Hello, everyone, and welcome to Can You Hear My Dog? The dog podcast where we talk about World of Warcraft.
Hell yeah. I
And-
love dogs. I love World of Warcraft. And I like
My dog
D&D
loves World of
too.
Warcraft.
Look at Jake drinking from a Hearthstone mug.
Oh, can you hear my dog?
Oh, that's not Hearth. Oh, that is Hearthstone.
Anyway, how's everyone's week?
I'm doing a lot better.
Don't take my job,
That's good.
Arano.
This is the first.
Trying to change the subject.
This is the first Thanksgiving of my entire life that I have not done Thanksgiving, and it was very disappointing.
Really?
Oh,
I did
sad.
And you could
Thanksgiving.
have told me. You could have come over to my folks'
I
place.
worked.
Yeah.
I worked 1 p.m. to 10,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
work
you
too.
That sucks.
and my parents are out of town. They're visiting my sister in California, so I couldn't like go over to their place after work to get leftovers. So it was just like
Damn.
You should have just flown
It's
to California.
easily my
afterwards.
favorite.
You
I
should have
mean-
just flown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
But,
after you
but
got off work.
my parents are visiting my sister, and they went to Harry Potter World, and they
That's
got me a robe.
Oh jeez.
Oh, dear.
Where
We
is
should
it?
we should expect that
They're
next
not
week.
back yet. Yeah,
Oh.
not next week because we're recording 2 sessions a day. But for the following week, I will be wearing a robe and
Yeah.
looking really, really silly.
We're expecting it.
Good.
Expelliarmus.
I expect you to go buy a sorting hat or something too.
Yeah, you can look like a real
What-
wizard DM.
I worked on the event called Heroes of the Dorm a few years ago where I stayed in Disney World for like 6 weeks. So Allison flew down and we went to Harry Potter World while I was down there. And it was actually awesome. Like, I didn't buy a
Yeah, they're
robe.
going to the Universal one. I don't know how different they are.
So the one in California doesn't have Diagon Alley. They only have Hogsmeade, which is half the number of parks. So you get Hogsmeade. So you get like the Three Broomsticks restaurant is there, Hagrid's Hut, Hogwarts ride, the Hogwarts Castle ride is there, which is cool. All of that exists in Florida too, but Florida also has Diagon Alley, which has Gringotts Bank, which is the best ride of all of the parks that exist for Harry Potter World. But yeah, it's fun.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, my dad was sending me pictures. He bought a wand.
Me
Oh.
too. Do you know which one I
Nice.
got?
No, he sent me a picture of it, but I'll
Jake
send it
is
to you.
nerding out.
You mean which
Well,
one picked
I mean, I like Harry Potter a lot. Let's be real, I do. But
Harry Potter's great.
the cool thing about the wand that I got when I was there is it's Sirius Black's wand. And the guy who was selling the wand from Ollivander's shop, right? The guy that was working there, they're all in character, right? They go all out.
Right.
He was, talking about the magical properties, all the different wands, and he pulls out Sirius's and it has all these runes on it. And he's talking about how this is like canon too, has special markings on it. And there's specific mark on it's kind of square, the shape of the wand. It's not round, it's squared edges. One of the markings is different on one side than the others. And if you don't hold it with your index finger on that specific rune, the wand will backfire and it will attack the user. So it's like a safety so that any wizard that was to take his wand and try to use it against him would probably 9 times out of 10 hurt themselves first. It's really cool. It's just like that.
That's
I was
cool.
like, and
Cool little lure.
That's
Does the wand not work unless you're like pushing that rune?
I mean, it will backfire.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like I mean like the one.
I'm pretty
you
sure
have.
they're just wooden sticks. There's no
I
like.
don't know what it is.
Oh,
like I
right.
mean like, but it might light up or something.
In real
they're-
life.
No, I don't think so.
So it's actually the other thing is there's 2 kinds of wands that you can buy. You can buy just the wood, like the hefty wooden stick, which is what I got. It doesn't light up or anything. It doesn't turn
Yeah, that's
on
what my
at all.
dad got, I
It's
think.
just a piece of wood, right? And it's got a good heft to it. It really feels cool. There's lighter ones that have infrared in them or something because across the park they have for example, there's a fountain of a mermaid, or like those mermaid things from one of the movies. There's a fountain, and the kids can go up to it, and it like shows a gesture on like a piece of like a thing to make a wand motion. And if you do it, then the fountain will shoot out water, right? So the kids have all these
That's cool.
points where they can do magic,
Yeah.
with various
That's pretty
points.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So it only works at the park, right? But it's still cool.
So cool.
Worth it
So they sell a ton of
it'd
wands.
be a fun
Let me tell you,
experience.
every kid wants a wand. They see all the other
Oh,
kids
yeah.
doing
Oh
it.
yeah, that my dad was saying there was wands everywhere. It was sending me pictures of brooms. Like apparently you can buy a broom for like $400. It's like,
Oh, the Nimbus, yeah.
but they look sick, obviously. Like they're movie replicas essentially. But
That's awesome.
yeah, it looked really cool.
It's very cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't wait
glad
to
they
laugh
had a
at you
great
in your robe.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry
Know what
about
house I got?
that.
Oh, and Harry Potter?
Yeah, for my robe.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Fuck no. I
He's a
mean, no.
Ravenclaw. He's a Ravenclaw.
Bro, I'm Slytherin all the way. Who are you talking to?
Nah, you're
Well,
all
I was thinking about who
Slytherin.
what the hat would pick for you.
You're right. You
Yeah.
remind me
I
of
mean-
Goyle.
I mean, whenever you do those fucking, sorry, that's too intermittent. whenever you do those tests
Be passionate.
online, whatever the J.K.
Pottermore.
Rowling,
Pottermore.
yeah, Pottermore. I was Slytherin, so
Well,
Did you
That's
do
what
your
I-
American Wizarding House?
no, I don't know what that is.
in the new one yet. I don't know what they are.
There's she built out the world a lot more. So there's a bunch of other schools. This is now a Harry Potter podcast, guys.
yeah.
Well, I'm out.
There's a school in Japan where their robes change color based on their grades.
Oh wow.
Fucking hilarious. We're just gonna drop F-bombs all day. There's a robe in I think South Africa where a school where they don't use wands, they use their fingers for magic, which is totally different. I thought that was cool. And they live in the side of a mountain. Their school's like in the side of a mountain. And then Ilvermorny it was really exciting for me because Allison and I, we like to hike a lot. And the very first hike we did, it's called Mount Greylock. It's the biggest mountain in Massachusetts. And that is where the American school exists. Well, the main school exists in the Harry Potter world for America. It's called Ilvermorny, and it's like an hour north of where I live.
Did you go looking for it, Jake?
No,
I
obviously
think
not.
this is a thing at the time.
But in the lore that she wrote, it's shrouded by heavy mist, and it is a very misty mountain. So it's shrouded by the mists, and obviously hidden from Muggle eyes up in the mountain. So it's a cool place because it's like northern Massachusetts, almost in Vermont. But yeah, no, it's if you watch Fantastic Beasts, they talk about being Ilvermorny students, the American characters.
Now I gotta see the new one.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
I did see it, so I won't spoil anything.
My dad said it was very good.
Yeah, we're
Funny,
gonna see it
I
again.
heard the opposite.
Really?
I heard a lot of people are not happy with that movie, but
Huh.
I'm also not really a huge Harry Potter fan, so
Most of the complaints I've seen has been because of a lot of pandering to her audience and retconning and things like that.
Yeah.
Like apparently Nagini is an Asian woman now when that's never been hinted at any of the books. It's just like little things like that, That's where a lot of her criticism has been coming from the recent years. Is a lot of the pandering, like after the fact, Dumbledore's gay. It's
Gotcha.
never hinted at in the books. That's where a lot of her criticism comes from now, is because she does a lot of. I don't know if you want to call it retconning, but that's what they call it, is
Yeah,
retconning. After the fact, changing the story to pander to her audience.
It doesn't change the story; it adds to the story. Like there's.
I mean, again, it depends on how you look at it. That's where a lot of the criticism from her comes back, right? Is
sounds a lot like Blizzard with Warcraft.
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
There's my transition.
I don't know. You fall in love with a world and you don't want to stop working on it. So I mean, I
It's
can't
her life.
blame her.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Yep.
I'm excited to see it.
So when are we starting that Harry Potter D&D show?
Oh,
Honestly, I totally be down for a one shot or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
There was a Critical Role did a one shot
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
Harry
with Harry
Potter
Potter.
world, and it was Lord
It was
Bailey
fun.
did the DM for it, and it was wonderful.
Yeah, I loved it.
Hmm.
Good stuff.
How about
That is
you
good
guys?
stuff.
Anything exciting for Thanksgiving?
No,
I worked.
lots of leftovers.
Canada's
Yeah.
open.
I
Jerks.
worked, but then I cooked. I mean, I cooked while I worked because turkey takes forever.
So
Yeah, I prepared a whole meal for myself, two of my friends, and my girlfriend. It was awesome.
Impressive.
apparently the retail world has changed. I work at Best Buy, so the idea of Black Friday has just gone out the window. It's not.
It's just Thursday now.
It's actually
Oh, yeah.
Black Thursday. Yeah, it's Black
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. They
No,
just
it's not
don't-
Black
they don't care.
Thursday. It's Black November, dude. I've been getting Black Friday deals
Yeah, but
since
I mean,
like
for
November
physical-
1st.
For physical retail locations, everybody's just open on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and it's a thing now.
Is
No,
Friday
oh.
still busy?
It used to wait.
Yeah, Friday's
so
still
the
busy,
transition
but-
was like, Friday was the day, and then everyone's like, okay, we're gonna do midnight
Right at
on
midnight,
Thursday, so that it's
Yeah.
technically Friday. And then
Right.
people are like, Walmart's like, all right, we're gonna do 10 p.m., 11, and they kept pushing
and
it forward.
it's-
And this year
now
it's like
it's 5
Target's
p.m.
like, I got all the
Target
ads,
opened
and
at like 2, I think.
5 p.m. is what it said for my store. But
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
means that
That's
the
why I opened at
employees are
5.
there getting ready at 2 probably, pulling all the pallets out, getting everything
Oh,
ready.
no,
and
they're preparing like weeks.
Oh yeah, no, I worked Black Friday at Ulta once, and we were there 4
What's
hours
Ulta?
before to prepare.
Isn't
It's a
that like a
makeup
beauty
store.
That's a
supply?
makeup
Oh,
store.
Ulta Beauty. You worked at a that's
Yeah, I worked
Yeah.
there for like a year when I was like 22.
how much do you know about
Oh,
makeup?
Nothing. I was a cashier.
Not a
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Anytime anyone would ask me something, I'd be like, "See her over there? Yep. You."
Do I look like I would know anything?
Oh, well, I mean, half the people come up and ask, "I don't know if you would know about this." I'm like, "Nope,
Fair enough.
over there."
You just instantly, I won't.
I was a cashier for a reason. I ring you up, make sure you're not using counterfeit bills, and
I
send
just-
you out.
Pictured 22-year-old Jared at the counter with like deep red eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Makeup on. Yeah.
I quit that job to go work at Disneyland and dress up in a costume at a freaking airplane restaurant. Worst mistake of my life. I should have kept working at Ulta.
Yeah, man.
You get to dress up in a costume at an airplane restaurant?
Yeah, have you ever been to California Adventures, Disneyland?
I've never been to Disneyland
Nope.
actually.
Oh wow, I'm
So sad.
surprised to hear you say that.
I've been to
That's
Disney
how many times I've
World.
been to California.
But
Yeah.
No, there's 2 places in Disneyland. There's California Adventures, and then I think the other one just called Disneyland. I don't remember. I worked in
It's- yeah.
California Adventures. There was an airplane restaurant. I forget what it's called. But I dressed up in like aviator outfits.
Top
And did what? Just walk around?
No, I worked in the restaurant, so I
Oh.
was either cooking or cashier or walking around entertaining kids. It was really dumb. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
Well, we had like pins in our pockets, so if like we ever like a kid that was like smiling at us, we had to give them a little aviator pin.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Only the ones that smiled.
Only the
Yeah,
smile.
only happy children get pins, dude.
Yeah. If they're sad, you don't want to try and make them happier.
They like start frowning as you give it to them, you take it away, you're like, fine.
Yeah.
Well, like there are very specific rules. You have to ask them if it's okay. You have to confirm it's okay to touch them. It's okay if I put this pin on you, because if you don't get verbal
This
confirmation,
is in California though. So
Those are gonna
yeah,
be
this is Disneyland. They've got all the
yeah.
anything to prevent a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. That's interesting. Theme park discussion. Yeah, I had 3
Can't
Thanksgivings
wait for Blizzard World to be real.
personally. Yeah, isn't that happening or no? I forget.
I don't know.
I think they're
Honestly,
doing
I have
what,
no
Nintendo at Universal? I think they're doing some Nintendo stuff. And then they're doing
With Activision in charge, who knows
Marvel.
what's gonna start popping up?
Yeah.
True.
It'll be Activision World, and there'll be like a COD section and stuff.
Like the Buzz Lightyear game where you have to shoot all the aliens, but it's just COD.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't
Just God.
All right, that's enough rambling. We'll get started. We'll get started in just a minute. Starting, you know what? English is hard.
What did
I'll
we
be
name
honest,
this episode? I forgot.
The Scourge of Elwynn.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any shout outs we want to do?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not worth it.
None this
No,
time.
Of course, we
no
have shout
Patreon
outs.
shout-outs. No, Jahia shout out to Jahia, who's made this awesome rule book. He's always talking in our Discord. He's always letting us know updates. Jake mentioned in one of our episodes about how he wanted to play a panda or a turtle, a turtle, and he immediately responded a couple days later after watching it, like, "Don't worry, Jake, on it for you, babe."
They're coming.
So
He also-
Jahia is awesome.
I also said that I'm going to provoke you so hard that you're going to want to kill my character, and then I'm going to become a crystalline dwarf like Magni. So he's making those racials for me. Probably.
Oh,
not, but-
great.
Well, you are getting stone form in the next
yeah.
patch.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
stone form, which is
That's
gonna be
pretty
dope.
cool.
But yeah, if you guys are interested in playing your own versions of World of Warcraft D&D, the rulebook's not designed for Classic WoW, it's designed for all WoW. Worgens, Death Knights, everything's there. So check out the rulebook. It's in the description down below.
That's the first time where Jared didn't say pandas. Because he's always like,
Yeah.
you can be a panda.
You can be a panda.
You can be a panda.
Shout
no,
outs
with
to...
Worgen Death Knight.
shout out to all of our patrons, guys. Seriously, we hit our 10th patron last week, and so big thank you.
The slow crawl, but we'll get there, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? We
Every
love
Patreon matters.
doing this, and we're gonna do our first one shot very soon. We'll be announcing the details for that shortly, but it is happening before the year ends. Our first one shot, also WoW themed, of course, but just not the same characters. We'll be mixing things up.
Yeah.
And it'll be silly.
And hopefully getting all these guys in.
It'll be silly to say the least. Or
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be stupid, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a really fun one shot. Like it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be Christmas themed. It's a Christmas one shot.
Yeah.
Just
Spoiler.
to clarify.
Spoilers, yeah.
But
so, yeah, we're gonna get started in just a second. So stay tuned for episode 11, The Scourge of Elwynn. Rollneat is directly supported by listeners like you. Visit patreon.com/rollneat.
And welcome back, guys, to episode 11, boys. 11. Crazy. Love this
That's
game.
crazy.
So last week, we left off where we began, where the runner from the logging camp made his way to the east, or to Red Ridge. Waved you guys down, said, "Hey, we're kind of dying over here. Come help us." You guys were sure.
Yeah, it's a mess.
We're gonna head over there. You guys sent him to Red Ridge to let Guard Burton know what was going on. You guys proceeded to, as long as you could run, to Red Ridge, to Elwynn, to the logging camp. You guys were able to sneak up on it, and were able to find that the camp had actually been attacked by Defias. After scouting out for a bit, and noticing several of Stir and Klein's fallen friends, including Edward. Notice in the distance that a lot of the logging camp's residents are still okay, and there aren't very many bandits left. And you guys ended up pushing into it, and after a very rough battle with Rano almost biting the dust there, but stabilized and should be rising soon. Guard Burnton, as you guys were digging some graves and collecting the dead, comes running up, drenched in sweat, waving you guys down, saying he came as quickly as he could, hired some of the local people that had been having help out in town to guard the bridge while he ran over here once he knew what was going on, being the only actual trained guard in all of Red Ridge. I mean, you guys are mercenaries, but he's the only guard, so he made his way over here. And Rano, say you're beginning to wake up in the bed that I believe Stir put you in, or Fanigan. I don't remember who moved him over there.
I believe Fanigan.
After about an hour of you being unconscious, you do wake up because you did roll really well on that roll. Yeah, here we are. We'll pick up from there. Hey, Stick, you were really quiet last episode. What was going on?
Yeah,
Episode.
I mean, in that fight, why are you shooting your bow so much, idiot? Should have been stabbing him with your daggers.
What happened to Orano?
Might not have happened if you're up there poking him in the face.
Yeah, it might have happened to me too.
True.
It should have happened to you.
True.
Not Arano.
Maybe I have a little bit more self-preservation than that.
Yeah, Arano's crazy.
I don't know why. He just ran all the way in there.
I like it.
I'm pretty sure I saw his wisp at some point.
It was flashing there for a second.
It got pretty rough.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do? I mean, do you want to interview any of the people. I mean, it's kind of chaos right now. People are crying over their lost ones.
Well, let's say we tried to talk to the lady and she was just like distraught, so she didn't have anything to give us anyways. We already tried to talk to her.
I think she gave you guys some information.
Not that I remember. She was just kind of like,
I think she mentioned something about where their camp
Yeah, where they came
was.
from.
Yeah, something like
I don't-
that.
But
Or the direction they
no,
came
I mean,
from.
I was passed out, so who knows?
You guys can go ahead and talk to her again.
Where's that lady at?
now that
Didn't
things
we
have calmed
talk to
down,
her
yeah.
It's been about an hour. You know, she's starting to calm down. They're safe.
I'm still resting up.
But there are 3 carts that were filled with lumber that the bandits were filling up. Oh. They seem to have hit the camp for the lumber.
huh?
It's like they're after wood.
Yeah,
Looks
let's.
like it.
I'd like to approach the lady and just be like, so, you know,
Raylan,
I mean,
by the way.
Raylan, excuse me, ma'am. I know you were kind of stressed out, but do you know why they would try to steal your wood?
No. Honestly, there was a lot of them. I'd say over 50 that showed up. They had about 20 carts. They were just slowly loading it up. They came in, they butchered who they could, gathered us up, and began taking all our lumber.
Did you see which way they came from?
Well, I don't know which way they came from, but they left to the south. But as far as how far south they went, I am not sure, as, you know, once they went out of eyesight, we were all here. But the carts were heading south along the path.
Like they were just trying to go back to the main road.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, there were a lot of them, but the main road is heavily patrolled in Elwynn. So I feel like reinforcements would be here by now. Outside of you guys. How did you guys get here, by the way?
There was some guy that was running out of here. He was headed towards Red Ridge. We saw him on the road, and he said to come this way.
We'll have to do a head count then. I'm not sure who slipped away.
I'll try and give her a description of what I recall that he looks like.
He was just kind of bloody.
Yeah, he should be back in Redridge by now. You know, we can mention that Guard Burton.
Yeah, Guard Burton's right with you guys.
Yeah. So like,
We probably saw him.
Yeah, blonde hair, shaggy, fairly short, 5'4". That may have been Spencer, but I'm not sure.
5'4". That's hella short.
You're a dwarf. Taller than you?
Yeah, you're right. Dwarf problems.
But I'm not sure. There were a lot of them.
Did
Weirdly
they
enough, orcs with them as well.
did they seem
know about how
malicious
many
and
cards?
trying to kill people, or did it seem like they were after the wood?
I mean, they're Defias, so they're pretty violent in nature. I'm surprised we all weren't slaughtered.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you know how many carts of wood they've taken already?
I wasn't really keeping count. I'd say close to 15 to 20. I mean, they took all of our supply, except for what's still here.
Hmm.
That's a lot of logs.
Yeah,
It's sad to see that go.
With that much wood.
Well, I mean,
Are
I
you
don't.
suggesting we get
I
him.
don't yeah, I don't know what else we can do except try to find their base and
Plan
get
from
payback.
there. I don't
Someone
think we
should
be
let
attacking
the
any bases
guards
anytime
know,
soon.
the Stormwind guards.
And Guard Burton puts a hand on your shoulder, Thanigan. Well, I'm glad you guys came here. You still have your post in Red Ridge. We can't have you go hunting after Defias. I've only got this place temporarily guarded. They're not fit men if Red Ridge is attacked again.
Well, somebody has to send word to Stormwind, don't they? Like,
I mean-
let them know that this happened.
I mean, yes, there's plenty of people here that could do that. I mean, we should stay the night here. I've got the bridge guarded for now to make sure the device don't come back. But in the morning, I mean, you're assigned to Red Ridge. We need to go back
Yeah, no, you're right.
until
Just-
those recruits show up.
Just kind of nodding my head in response, but
Yeah.
Clearly, Fanigan doesn't like it.
Whoever we send, we need to make sure they're with the patrol when we can't just send them off alone when we know the fires are around. We need to wait for the Stormwind patrol to come on the route, and we'll wait for them.
Yeah, he's right.
Really, do you know when the next patrol's supposed to come by? They do float through the logging camp several times a day. I don't know, a couple hours. Luckily, all the Defias are gone. If a patrol would have showed up while they were here, they would have been slaughtered. I mean, there were so many of them. At least 35, 40 humans, good 10 orcs.
Jesus.
That's a huge group, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. We don't want to find them on the road.
So we'll stay the night here and then send someone in the morning.
Did we look at the bodies?
I think I looted some of them, trying
Of
to
the
find health
bandits?
potions. The ones that we killed, yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
we can check the rest of them though.
Yeah, we could check more of the bodies.
Try to find like an
No, we're not
insignia.
gonna look at. I'm not talking about our people. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
people we just killed.
We
Yeah.
have to bury our people already.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could check the other bodies that were already dead when we got here.
No. Why are we checking the bodies of our people?
The
Well,
bandits.
No
There
other
wouldn't be
bandits
any
are died
dead
except for the ones
bandits.
we killed.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Were you sick last episode or something?
I
It's
might
like you
have
weren't even here. Episode.
Were you sick an hour ago or something?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go poke around the big orc, the Smork boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look around where the carts were being loaded with wood,
Okay.
specifically. To see if
What are you looking for first? Jake. Flanagan.
Looking, trying to find any like anything in their pockets, insignias, anything that would kind of direct them towards belonging to the Dark Mark, if you will, with all the Harry Potter talk. You know, maybe tattoos. Just kind of looking for any sigil or whatever.
Okay.
brand or anything.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigaciones. All right,
I like that.
-1. I
There we
love
go.
my investigation skills.
Just anything that may have been dropped on the ground while they were loading the carts.
First roll.
An 11. You notice he has a tattoo of a mountain on his right arm with a little
That's pretty obvious.
circle
I'm gonna point
and
it out
some
to
triangles going down.
Arano, see if he knows anything about it.
I'm not there.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's I mean, you can head down whenever you want, Arano.
Alright.
You're awake at this point.
I'm not
Okay.
going anywhere right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I'm gonna pull out my cell phone and take
Yeah.
a picture of it and bring it up to
Dangerous
Arano's bed.
yeah. You guys guard Burton.
Hey, Birdie, what do you think of this?
Yeah, no problem. What happened to your voice though?
Hey, Birdie. I'm sorry. All right, breaking character for a second. I cut down trees with my dad all day, and I am like, Dad.
You
I'm
went
so
full
tired.
on Klein, dude.
I went
He's
Klein
just tree
IRL.
chopping.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, like, what do you know what this tattoo is? Is it just art?
It's one of the Orc clans. Which one I'm not sure. But it is definitely one of the Orc clans. It's very weird that they're working with the Defias. Defias doesn't normally work with the Horde
Looks like
or
mountains.
orcs in general.
These do look like mountains, right?
Yeah, mountains with a little circle, some triangles.
Are there any mountains that they could have come from then? I mean,
There's mountains everywhere. We're surrounded by them.
Red
Any
Ridge
specific
Mountains.
ones you can think of? I mean, Red Ridge. Yeah, okay.
I mean, they're with the Defias, so it's hard to tell exactly. Most of the orcs are either on the other continent or up north, but they came with the Defias to the south, so it's a little bit weird.
Yeah. that doesn't
Maybe they came from Stormguard, but I'm not sure, honestly. We'll have to get the this mark inspected, because I'm not sure which clan they belong to. Stick, you're over there looking at carts with wood anyway. Why are you talking, dog?
I'm waiting to see if I'm actually looking.
I mean, yeah, you can both go. You can go look whenever you want.
Perception or investigation?
I mean, what are you doing? Are you just looking for general things, or are you looking for something specific?
I'm looking for anything they would have dropped, so not any specific thing they would have dropped, but if they dropped anything.
Well, if you're looking for something drop, that's specific enough, so you can look around the carts for drop things.
Yeah, around.
Make an investigation.
And see. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
15.
You find nothing dropped. These carts seem to be Defias, and you do not see any of the mountain logo on it.
Okay. I'll go back over to everybody else and say, yeah, no, the carts are clearly Defias carts. I mean, they brought these here empty just to fill them up with wood.
So if the Defias have all kinds of help, lots of people, 35, 40, 50, however many, but these 2 Blackrock orcs, or whatever they are.
Excuse me? Jake, are you metagaming right now? These 2 Blackrock orcs?
Sorry,
Suddenly, I'm
sorry,
like,
You're
just
dead.
kind of came. Whatever they are.
These 2 Blackrock orcs, or whatever they are.
They mountain orcs? Yeah, mountain
spoiler.
orcs.
Jake was chopping trees all day.
Yeah.
These Smork boys come through, and with them, why are they there?
Well, she mentioned there was like 10 orcs too. These weren't the only ones, so.
Yeah, they had more. Luckily, we didn't see those.
These Defias were maybe hiring mercenaries from a clan that we don't know.
Looks like it.
I wonder if they had those orb thingies. Maybe they're not real orcs. Would you say an orc if you died?
That's a good question. We don't know.
We haven't tried that.
Here, Stick, transform into a Tarn again and let's kill you.
Yeah, no,
It's for science, Stick.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Who has the orb right now anyway? Is it Thanigan?
Yeah.
Last I saw Thanigan have it.
Yeah, I think so.
He's going full Pippin with it.
Oh yeah.
Just fawning over it. Okay.
Fondling my orb in the night.
Raylan approaches you guys. If it was Spencer that made it to you guys, I'm glad you guys came because I am not sure what they would have done with us when they left. But thank you.
Yeah, no, we're happy to help. We're sorry for the ones you lost too.
Man,
Sorry we couldn't get here
I
earlier.
Edward.
I know now's not the best time, but do you have anything to eat? Dude, we fought 2 battles. I'm hungry.
Yeah, no.
Actually, they raided when we were making dinner, and they ate it all.
Wow.
Makes
Just bringing
sense.
up more of the past there, Thanigan.
And I'm gonna
Hopefully,
I'm gonna walk to the. How far are we from like the perimeter, like the woods?
100 yards.
Be like, okay, well, it's a lot of hungry people here. I'm gonna go see what I can find. I'm just gonna go wander off and try to find a deer or something to kill.
Something for food.
You have rations.
Not much.
He's saving those.
No, actually,
okay.
I have literally not even a loaf of bread in my bag right now.
Oh.
I got
I think
nothing.
I still have some cheese crumbs left. But just crumbs at this point.
We should have bread over in the tavern over there.
Okay, I know.
You can help yourself in there. You don't have to go hunting deer.
I'm gonna go find some beer too. I'll find it somewhere.
Okay. I mean,
And just come
It's a
back. I'm
tavern.
just gonna
You've been
come
in a
out
hover
with
room.
some bread and give everyone some bread.
okay. Well, shit. I don't know what to do, guys.
Yeah.
This is a lot to take in right now. This is our home.
Yeah, Stir's less interested in what our next step is. He's just around where we buried Edward, talking with Klein a lot, sharing memories.
Klein and Stir will do that. Does everyone else want to do?
Sleep.
Okay. Arano wakes up, just on the verge of death in a bed, and just go back to bed.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Sticks one foot out from under the covers and goes right back to sleep.
I mean, we'd all be super exhausted at this point. It's fairly late, right?
2 battles.
2 battles. I was at 2 HP,
yeah.
like
2
almost
battles
dead.
today.
Yeah.
And you guys ran for 4
Yeah,
hours.
I was gonna
straight.
say we
Yeah.
ran for 4
Some
hours.
serious cardio.
Not fast enough.
So we're
If you
pretty-
guys want to go to bed, I'm gonna keep watch.
And honestly, I'm gonna take them up on that. Like,
I'm not comfortable sleeping when they could come back and attack again.
I don't know if I could sleep right now, but I'll do my best.
Alright, well,
Definitely
thanks.
at least need a short
Thanks,
rest.
watch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna go
This is the first time Klein has ever offered to do anything work related up front.
yeah, I'll get up in a few hours and take the next watch.
Okay. So I think we've already all long rested, but in case you haven't, we can
Yeah,
squeeze that
yeah.
long rest in.
Yeah. Nice.
During the watch, the Defias do not come back. But who's gonna be the first to wake up in the morning?
I would probably be up early.
I'll be up early.
Okay. I mean, as you guys rise, you guys come out to Klein and Raylan speaking to a patrol.
A storm patrol.
Like a Stormwind patrol.
Yeah, Stormer patrol.
I will. I mean, I don't know if Stir got up before I did, but I would approach them just to see what they're talking about.
Okay. I mean, you guys can both approach them together.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
I'm still asleep.
Are you guys with
Okay.
the Stormwind patrol?
Yes, actually. And Guard Burton's there too.
Have they already told you what happened?
Oh yeah, we got them caught up. They sent word to Stormwind already.
Well, that's good.
There should be more patrols coming here. So, if what we're doing is going back to Red Ridge for the rest of our, job, Guard Burton says we can leave in a couple hours when that reinforcements gets here.
All right. I'm okay with that, as long as they're here before we leave.
Yeah, they should be here soon. We sent word by pigeon a couple hours ago, so we'll. They should be arriving soon. Doesn't take very long for Stormwind horses to get here. I'm curious how many men they can spare. Again,
Yeah.
things are tight right now, but as long as Elwyn's technically part of Stormwind, so they take a lot of care of these people. So we should be getting something soon.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine this wood is, pretty important for the flow for the entire city.
It is, and I'm really curious as to what the Defias were thinking with this.
Why would they need a lot of wood?
There's a lot of things peculiar about this. I mean, the Defias attacking with such large numbers are usually just not mindless, but they're ruffians, they're not really this organized. But over the last year or two, I believe they call him Van Cleef, has been rallying them. But to see an attack like this, and not even, in Westfall, but up here,
That's a lot closer to Stormwind.
Yeah.
a lot closer to Stormwind, they seem to be, again, normally it's just pillaging, looting, killing for them, but this was calculated. And they had orcs.
Prepared. They came with empty carts, like they knew what they wanted, and they got it.
Oh, yeah.
And 40 of them managed to slip past our patrols. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure, honestly. It's very bizarre. And what makes it weirder is orcs working with them. It's almost unheard of.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. I mean, obviously they would have gotten the report about Red Ridge as well, or Lakeshire.
What do you mean?
Lakeshire being attacked by the guy summoning imps.
Oh, no, they have not discussed that yet.
Okay, well, we can be like, well, we just had all these imps and demons falling in on Lakeshire just a few days ago, and now this happening right here. It just seems like I don't know,
Yeah,
bad
they're
timing
everywhere.
to be pulling everyone out of the city.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a lot of people are seizing the opportunity. I mean, Vincent wasn't. I mean, I don't suspect Vincent to be working with the Defias on this. He just saw the opportunity that all the guards were gone, and he wanted to exact his revenge against the town. But I don't think they're working together. But this is definitely 2 times since we have been pulling a lot of our guards to the war up north in a very short period of time that people have taken advantage of that.
Yeah,
So
they're getting really comfortable.
Yeah, they're seeing that it's pretty well unguarded.
And they're right.
We didn't bury the orc bodies or anything, did we?
no,
No.
I'm gonna go walk up to the bodies, just curious. I'm gonna like put the orb on the body to see if it does anything. Just like poke it.
nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh.
And I can kind of explain myself as to why I'm doing this to the other people.
Oh,
but
are
I'm
you
like,
awake too, by the way?
Yeah, I've been
I don't
awake.
think-
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
We,
So it's only Arano not here then.
yeah, I wanted to wake up and do an early shift, so I've been up
Okay.
for a while.
Oh, you did mention that, right?
Yeah.
Rano's
so-
working on his 3rd long rest.
Hopefully, whenever that platoon gets here, they can investigate to figure out what that tattoo is that no one knows.
I mean, any help with it?
And
You should make a sketch of that, Stick.
Yeah,
You
maybe,
draw, right?
Maybe later. I mean, I'll remember what it looks like.
yeah, I mean you can sketch it. It's a tattoo, so it's not like an intricate design.
Yeah.
Well, Stick's gonna draw the whole orc and then put the tattoo on his arm.
On the work? Yeah, no. No, I will make a mental note of what it looks like and then sketch it later whenever there's not people to talk to or other things to do.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
I mean,
I assume we're all going back to Redridge, right?
yeah, that's kind of what
We're not
supposed
going to
do.
abandon our posts. I mean, we kind of already did, but
Well, I don't know. These people need to be avenged. Many men died. Stir, can you
Well,
really
like-
stand by and watch your friend Willoughby, whatever his name was, get killed?
Edward.
Edward
Yeah,
Willoughby.
it's not our job though. Like that's why the storm and guards.
I mean,
are
I,
here.
I don't like that it happened. Clearly I'm upset about it.
You guys only have at most probably a week, but maybe sooner before the recruits get to Redridge. Finish out your job. I mean, if you leave the job early, which you can, then I won't blame you and would not hold it against you or try to stop you, but you would forfeit your pay at that point.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold.
Okay, then again.
Yeah, I know. That's not. I want a new gun real bad. I need those dollar bills, y'all.
And
So,
we already know that Stormwind's gonna come and keep an eye on this logging camp now.
Yeah, the camp
Redwood
is
actually
gone.
still needs guards.
and I could put in at least a letter of explaining what went on. When you guys go see the commander, you guys can inquire about investigating.
Yeah, maybe
and-
they'll pay us to do that too. Maybe they'll pay us to go get revenge.
You can definitely
Yeah.
get your vengeance. Just
Yeah.
be
Trust me,
patient
I
and
wanna
smart
do
about
that.
it.
I'm all for that.
I mean, I'm a greedy dwarf. Of course, I'm like just kind of like solemnly nodding and biting my tongue.
You want your money.
For my money, man.
But I think that would be best.
Plus, let's be real. If you played any hunter in Vanilla WoW, you need that money. You got to feed that pet. You got to get that ammo.
Hmm.
It's a whole working expense. Yeah, no, and then I'd be ready to go back to finish our guard duties.
Yep.
Do you want to go check on Rano?
Oh,
Yeah, he'll catch up.
What happened to that guy? Where is that pasty little dude at?
didn't he die?
Something happened to him.
It was pretty.
I mean,
tough
he
to
might
work
be
for
dead
a
at this
minute.
point.
I mean,
Has anyone checked on him?
with that frail figure, it didn't look like he lost a lot of blood, but that amount of blood for how tiny and thin he is, that might be a lot.
Yeah.
I think I found a bag of Whisk Crisps. Maybe we can feed him some Whisk Crisps. And
Yeah,
can
do
feel
we have
better.
any orange juice?
No, moonberry juice.
Not many oranges here.
Yeah, but isn't that what you're supposed to drink for blood loss? Because it has all that sugar in it.
Sure.
Maybe.
How do you know
I'm
that?
not a doctor.
Oh, every time I've given blood, they always give you orange juice.
Yeah, because it has a lot of sugar. That's
Klein,
accurate. but how
Klein
the hell does
gives a
Klein know
lot of
that?
blood.
I mean, what am I talking about here? oh God, my head!
Klein, are you okay?
Something just happened, guys. I had a stroke.
It's been a hard.
I
it's been a hard
need
night.
to sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Hey, you should have a seat.
You want some orange juice, Klein?
I love some orange juice.
Sir, maybe we should go check on our friend Arano.
At that point, I will start to walk out down the stairs and come out and kind of
Your entire
looking
body.
very sore and just kind of holding my side and slowly make my way over to the group.
You look a lot paler than usual there, Arano.
Yeah, I lost a lot of blood.
Hey, you said you wanted to experience the world.
Firsthand. There you go.
I mean, I haven't experienced what you just did, so
Yeah,
I mean,
you went
I
to
got pretty
sleep there
close.
for a minute.
yeah, you went down on the ground and you didn't get up.
You weren't moving.
I carried you all by myself up to that bed. I tucked you in. I changed you into your pajamas. I read you a bedtime story and everything.
I'm gonna slap Klein because I did that.
All right,
well,
Maybe
thank
Thanigan
you,
helped.
Glad you're okay.
Me too.
I'm gonna go
Rana.
hand Arano a book. Be like, hey man, you might wanna, rest a while and read a book. So I think you'd enjoy this. It's called "Can You Guys Hear My Dog?"
I read that book too in like 3rd grade, Thanigan. Why are you holding on to it? It's a good book. It's like, and you can go into any shop in Ironforge and they have that everywhere. Bestseller list for the last 4 years.
So
Hey,
what-
Arano,
what-
look at this tattoo here.
What is it?
Have you seen this mark before? I will.
I would
Yes,
not
yeah.
know this mark. Can I roll to see if I would know this mark?
I mean, you study history. You may
Okay.
know.
All right, I'm going to examine the mark, the tattoo.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check or history
Who's
check.
Mark?
Who's Mark? History check.
Yeah, got it.
Mhm.
18.
You know what this mark is. It is the Blackrock clan.
I was gonna say, is it BlackRock?
It's the Blackrock clan.
So this is the mark of the BlackRock clan, the orcs who live in up above Red Ridge.
Oh.
Oh man, that close?
Wait. You said they live above Red Ridge?
Yeah, they live in the area above Red Ridge.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because they came with the Defias from the south. That's the other side. Like that's the complete opposite side.
Just telling you what I know of that marking.
Hmm.
They must
What
have slipped through and gotten down to where the Defias are.
What would Blackrock orcs be doing with the Defias?
I don't know. Maybe getting paid.
That's terrifying.
Yep. Not looking forward to that.
I hope they get with this program in South Shore quickly.
Yeah, we could probably use a little bit more help here.
It definitely seems that, I mean, with this being confirmed Blackrock orc, that definitely seems someone's pulling strings here. The Defias are becoming more organized. Blackrock orcs. That's not good.
Not even a little bit.
And they're striking at the perfect time. In the time
think
between
it-
we're training recruits and sending people up north.
It's
You
like
think
they
that
know.
BlackRock are involved with Van Cleef directly?
I would assume so.
So we got to
But
stop him.
honestly, this is all out of my pay grade. Before this week, I was a drunk captain in Red Ridge, Pretty chill job.
World changes, then you gotta move up.
Yeah, I'm not too versed with the Defias, I'm afraid. But this is
Well,
Pretty dangerous.
I mean, at this point, I guess we should probably start making our way back to Lakeshire because they got most of what they wanted here, anyways, right? You think they're gonna attack again, maybe because we killed their buddies?
They don't really have any reason to.
I mean, at this point, I would assume they would have came back for them.
They're probably just cutting their losses, and they got what they needed.
Yeah. Didn't Raylan mention there was about 20 of these carts? So while they will be upset they're missing 3 and probably miss them, and I mean, that's why we're bringing the patrols here.
Yeah.
That's why we're summoning people from Stormwind, just in case they do return. And we're going to increase the patrols and hopefully track down where they went. We did send one of the scouts that came with the patrol earlier to figure out where they were going, to see if they can hunt down at least. But this is a mess. A lot of innocent people died.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Well,
Well, I
after
guess
our
we should
shift is
head
done.
back to Lakeshire then.
We're going to wait for the guards to show up first.
Once
Oh.
The additional, like one patrol came, then they sent word to Stormwind of what happened. So now they're requesting a platoon be sent here
Right.
Right.
to secure it. Right now, that's what you guys are waiting on, is for them to get here.
Hell.
Is there a fire or anything nearby?
Yes,
All right, just still not 100%.
the patrol that came is doing everything they can. I mean, again, it was a gruesome sight. Dead people everywhere. Arrows through heads, blood everywhere. It was like 14 to 15 dead. And then not everyone was alive, but a good half of them were beaten and bloodied up. Rough,
All right,
like,
well, I'm gonna still not 100%. Just gonna sit down near a fire and kind of continue to heal
yeah.
up.
Most of the patrol, when they got here, after figuring out what went down, they set up guards in certain areas, and they've been doing the best they can to help. They're cleaning up the area. One of the guards helped cook. So there is food. But do you guys just want to wait until the platoon gets here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Think so.
Don't have anything else to do.
Okay. It doesn't take too long. After about 3 hours, say close to like 7, 8 a.m., a platoon of looks 25 to 30 Stormwind guards comes trotting up.
Well, that'll work.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah, we came as soon as we can, but this is an older, 70-year-old looking guy, kind of hunched over. It took us a while to figure out who to send. But once we heard you guys were at least safe for now, we sent people along the border, and well, what do we need to know?
It was Defias, and there were a lot of them, and they may or may not be coming back.
Well, yeah, that was all sent in the letter. Has anything changed in the last, 3-4 hours?
All the same
Well-
here so far.
We do know that they're working with the Blackrock orcs.
For some reason, yeah, there was at least a few orcs joining with them with the mark of the Black Rock.
Okay, and Arcanist steps down, a woman with black hair down to her shoulders. I'll take a look at them, and there's a decent amount of people here. Most of them are starting to spread out to comb the area, making sure everyone's okay. A couple of them are speaking with Burton. The Arcanist is looking over the bodies of the orcs. Do you guys want to speak to anyone specifically?
I'm gonna go over to.
Burton's just kind of filling them in on what's going on, and then he'll be ready to return whenever you guys are.
I'm gonna walk over to the Arcanist
Okay.
and say, so these orcs, they're Blackrock orcs. Is there anything else that you see about them? Because they were able to use magic.
Oh, well, it looks like this one was some form of warlock, based off the trinkets he has on him.
Is that the one we bodied? We
Yeah,
obliterated?
you guys obliterated them in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, done.
This one does not seem to have any magical power, but it's hard to tell once they're dead.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of turn back around and just look around and just kind of continue to heal.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the guards are either really old or really young.
Right.
the reserve?
They're either extremely seasoned, and by extremely I mean like most of them are either above
Retired,
50
probably.
or 20.
Well, they'll be in good hands.
Hmm.
With this many, at least.
I mean,
Not likely they're coming back. There's not really much.
yeah,
of
they
it
got what
left.
they want. There's 2.5 carts here, and again, this seems to be calculated. I know the risk now that the platoon's here.
Yeah.
I don't see them pushing back into this. And don't worry, we got more men coming soon. The commander's just assessing the situation. There's a lot of pieces at play right now with the war up north and with the new recruits. We took some of the ones who were a bit more advanced into this platoon here, but we'll be probably sending most of them back tomorrow at the latest, depending on what we find here.
Yeah, and I mean,
We're gonna-
if they don't come back today, then they're probably not going to be coming back in the future to get their friends. They'll just assume they're gone. And there's
Right
no
now, our
way
job
to
is to figure out where they came from and then increase patrols along that area, and make sure nothing like this can sneak through again.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, honestly, compared to us,
Agreed.
this seems like a pretty big and impressive force, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I mean, a lot of them, like a lot of the younger ones, you all could take probably, but the older ones, even some of the older ones, even though they're older, they look like seasoned veterans. So like they would probably mess you up, despite being
Yeah.
old. So
I
like,
mean, yeah,
there's
we're,
a few vets in here that are.
Scurry looking.
we're far
good
from
looking.
seasoned warriors at this
No.
point, either, too. So like,
No.
Pretty
You
tired
guys-
now. We're great.
2 weeks. Well, yeah, 2 battles in a day is pretty good, but you're getting there.
all right. Well, these people are in your hands. Hopefully, no one attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
good luck, guys.
Let's
Should
head back to our
should be fine.
post.
Hey,
Alrighty.
Raylan, we'll be back whenever we can.
Yeah, you'll take care.
She, tears in her eyes, gives Klein a nod, and goes back to tending to her wounded. So, are we ready to head back to Red Ridge?
Ready as ever.
Ready.
All right, well, let us go then. And you guys begin to head back towards the east. You're going to head south along the path. As you're not really in the need, you guys kind of took the shortcut. You sprint the whole way. You guys take the path south and eventually get to the main road and head east to Red Ridge. And I think it's a good place to take our first break.
Sweet.
Then again, greedily looks at a horse as he's leaving, considering trying to take the reins.
Make your play now if you want.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Not gonna do it.
You guys walk back to Red Ridge, and
Party instantly changes to chaotic neutral.
a little bit early for a break, but I'm about to pee my pants.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
TMI. All right, we'll be back in a
Now we
minute.
know.
Roll Need is directly supported by listeners like you. Visit patreon.com/rollneed.
Welcome back, everybody, to week 11 of Roll Need. Part 2.
Week 11.
You guys are returning to Red Ridge. We'll just say, for the sake of brevity, you guys are in Red Ridge. You guys make it to the bridge, unaccosted along the road. You guys are all exhausted. Again, that day before, 2 fights, all of you near death multiple times. And then you ran the whole way there.
Yeah.
And of course, restless sleeps. Some of you, Klein didn't sleep. So it's a drag to walk back to Red Ridge, but you guys get back to there. Get to the bridge, and
Oh man,
blacksmith kids are guarding it.
can't believe how much this feels like home already. We haven't been here that long, but I miss this place.
Yeah.
It's a lot safer here, at least.
Right.
I know, I didn't think that was the case before with all the boars and the murlocs and the crazy Vincents, but
I'll take boars any day.
And as tired as I am,
I know.
I'm feeling a little bit more energetic in general because I'm like happy to see a familiar place. I'm gonna sneak up behind Klein and go.
go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Turkey Murlocs.
That's a thing now.
If there isn't fan art of a turkey Murloc, I'm disappointed. Intimidation check. Okay. 16.
The hell are you doing, man? I'm falling asleep here. You startled me.
You're awake now, boy.
But yeah. Thanks, Fanigan.
I'll just go.
Need to be on your toes, Klein.
Are you right there, Finnegan?
I missed turkey. I haven't had it in a long time.
And Guard Burton returns from talking to the 2 blacksmith sons who were guarding the south side of the bridge. They're good to watch it for the rest of the day. I'm going to look through the town and see who else I can temporarily hire for the night. You guys should have the day off. Yeah. Just be ready, in case the bell rings, obviously, 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But,
Sounds
you
good to
guys
me.
look like you're about to fall out of your skin.
Yeah,
You'd be no good here on the bridge.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna nod towards Burton and then just make my way over to the inn.
Okay. And you guys walk north along the bridge.
Same. Yeah.
And head west, and you guys all just going straight to the inn?
Yeah.
I
We're
am,
also
yeah.
pretty tired.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Klein, really.
Klein's going straight to bed. If he's got
Okay.
the day off, he's going straight to bed. He worked. He did not
He
sleep
sleeps
last
when
night.
he's working,
he
so
didn't
why
sleep.
wouldn't he sleep when he's off?
Yeah. It's just the thing to do.
I'm gonna walk into the inn, like I own the place. Walk straight into the back, say hi
Don't
to the
stop to.
cook, grab like a haunch of meat,
Hey, Finnegan.
pour myself an ale, and go to my room. They're just like, hi, and it's like, just grab it and just, I'll like, I'll leave some coin on the counter.
Yeah, all of you are bloodied. Everyone but... I think Stir did get low once, but he healed himself like a lot. He got healed a lot,
Yeah.
plus he healed himself.
Yeah, 26. I
Even
think.
Stir, despite... after a long rest, you guys are all full, but...
Yeah.
You guys
Right.
are bloodied. You guys got your ass kicked, and you haven't showered, you haven't bathed
Clearly
yourself.
wounded and wearing bandages.
So
We
as you
smell
guys come
bad.
strutting in, and everyone here seems to know what happened. That boy ran back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they would definitely know. Small town.
So they understand what happens, and they, no one stops you. You guys look
see-
like hell.
Do we see Spencer like in the main room?
I'm glad you remembered his name because I didn't. That's why I said that boy. No, you do not see Spencer.
Okay.
Well, I like to go and clean up and like shower and just.
Yeah, I mean your rooms all have baths in them.
Okay. And then I'm gonna just read my dwarven.
Can you hear my dog?
To...
No.
You could
You're
read
not
that.
gonna You're not gonna read that book? Oh,
I'm not gonna read that book. It's a
Ever.
child. It's a child's book.
It's got lots of pictures.
definitely is.
Picture book.
It's like the everyone poops equivalent of Azeroth.
Yeah.
That doesn't. Even make sense.
Klein doesn't get any food. Whatever you want to do, sir. He doesn't get any food. He just goes straight to the room and immediately
Right.
poops out.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing a bite to eat and going to bed.
Okay.
I'm not in the mood to talk to anyone really.
Yeah.
You lost your good friend yesterday, and several other friends. I mean,
Yeah.
you and Klein had worked there together for a couple years at that point. Whenever you guys decided to go up
Yeah.
to Dunmoreau, and
It's a
so you know.
pretty long walk back, but what time is it? Probably not that late yet.
No, it's like 3.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna stay to bed. I'm just gonna like wash up, maybe take a nap, and then eventually I'll come back down because there's no way I'm
Yeah.
gonna sleep for 12
Gonna go.
hours or whatever.
Straight to
Klein's
the room.
going full coma, so he's out till tomorrow.
I'd go straight to the room just to clean up a little bit.
Klein might wake up at some point, go down to get something to eat, and then immediately go back to bed.
Yeah, and after I go up and clean up, I'm gonna go down.
And a lot of if you're ever in the room, sir, it's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
He sat over Edward.
Right. I'll go to Klein's room actually and sleep in the same bed with him.
Are you guys already sharing a room? I thought, or not?
We were sharing a room, but we had 2 beds.
Gonna cuddle up next to him.
I'm cuddling with Klein in his bed.
Okay, you're comforting him.
Spooning him?
Yeah.
What, are you big or little spoon?
Skip it.
Oh, I'm the big spoon.
Okay.
For sure. I mean,
Find the door.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean-
still, you never know.
and you guys, talk about all the times you had with Edward, how you almost convinced him to go north with you guys, but he didn't want to leave Raylan as she'd
Yep.
be lost without him, as he used to say, and
And probably. Dead.
how of a big dumb idiot he was.
Yep. It was good
But
times.
at least he didn't suffer. He was the
Right.
first to go, and the arrow
was
straight
quick.
through the head. But a lot of crying over your friend. And
Sounds good.
sleeping. Lots of sleeping and snoring from Klein.
Oh,
But yeah. What's everyone else doing? Rob reading his book.
I'm gonna be fairly social in the bar, chatting just kind of with the locals, just kind of drinking, and just trying to keep my mind occupied. So maybe I'll ask about local weaponsmiths because that's kind of something that I'm very interested in. It's just
Yeah,
weapons
there's
in
blacksmith.
general. So I'd like to just kind of, if there's anyone around related to that, just kind of talk about smithies and that. realm of things.
There probably isn't any in. Okay, yeah, Werner Osgood. You can talk to him. He's in the bar. He's the blacksmith here. He's the father of the 2 sons that have been mainly filling in for you guys. He's currently having a drink at the bar, so yeah, you can shoot the shit with him.
Convenient.
Talk about blacksmith stuff.
I'll have eventually come back down and just be drinking in the
Okay.
writing notes on everything that happened yesterday.
Okay.
What's his name? Vern?
Werner
Werner.
Osgood.
So, like, yeah, Werner. So, like, where'd you begin your blacksmithing?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've always grown up here, so my father did it. His father did it. Actually, me, my father, and his father, both dead at this point, helped build this bridge.
Wow, that's quite impressive. A lot of
Yeah.
masonry and working with metals, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really focus on the weapons and stuff. More just a utility man.
Horseshoes and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. Okay.
rivets.
Immediately lose interest.
Yeah, he's not a weaponsmith.
And he turns around and walks away.
No, I just sip my beer. Kind of looked at down at the counter. Be like,
Yeah, you guys have small talk and
door
just drink.
handles.
door handles. Yeah. You know that bell over there that gets rang if there's orcs? I made that.
It's a nice bell.
Yeah, man.
Not
great,
even
though.
close.
So loud.
Exhilarating.
Anyone want to do anything for the rest of the day?
This is literally the most believable bar talk ever because
Yeah,
it's
it's stupid.
Nah.
with a stranger.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, make horseshoes. Hell yeah. So you guys gonna call it for the day? Then you want to do anything else? Fondle the orb some more and
Eating an excessive amount of food.
hell yeah.
You know,
Gotta
just
get those calories back.
yeah, just eating way too much. Cheese, bread, meat, mostly meat. Drinking, let's say eight large pints of ale.
Yeah, you get drunk.
The dark ale. Nah, I'm not drunk, dude.
8 pints ain't gonna make you drunk. There's no way.
I'm
Give him
feeling-
a
I'm
door.
feeling it.
8 pints.
Well, you know, he's feeling good. He's feeling good.
Okay.
You'd be under the weather at that point.
You don't know me in real life well enough.
8 pints, that's a gallon.
Yep.
A gallon.
No, okay, that's excessive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all. That's it for me.
Okay. Stick. Toronto. Anything else?
No,
Nope.
just
Just
checking my journal until I start to
So
fall asleep
relaxing.
in it while sitting downstairs and then going back up to sleep.
Is 8
Okay.
pints really a gallon?
2 pints is a quart.
That's not the question he asked.
So
Like
2 pints, well,
is
a pint of 16 ounce. Yeah, you're right. So 128 ounces. You're right.
is a gallon.
Yeah. Well, new life goal.
I believe.
You guys all go to bed. Arano, you have dreams. A dream.
Ooh.
You are in a forest. And you are a bear. Oh,
Oh, rip.
Somebody tried to mute.
Soap tried to mute. You are a bear. No
I got
cubs. Your walk. It looks very similar to Elwynn. You're definitely not in your homeland.
This is his
But
dream.
it's very close. Yeah, this is in Arano's dream. It feels very realistic. You are the bear. You feel
Be the bear.
you feel your heartbeat. You feel the intensity of your nose, of how well you can smell, and any creatures near you, how well you can hear. You feel the power underneath your paws, and you're hunting. You go trotting through the trees. It very similarly looks to Elwynn, and you end up catching a rabbit, devouring it whole.
What kind of bear is he? He's a grizzle. I don't
I
think
assume
bears.
you-
I don't
it's
think
brown.
bears would. Okay. Maybe
It's a brown
grizzly-
bear.
Maybe a grizzly would.
No idea. You're eating things in the wild. You're being a bear, and it feels very realistic. And when you wake up in the morning, you feel absurdly attuned to nature, and that dream felt very real. And that, I mean, you know that druids can shapeshift, and that eventually that bond with nature grows and grows the more you are using your spells and your shapeshift. So, while the shapeshifting is new to you, you did turn into a bear yesterday, right?
Yeah.
The last episode, yeah. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was very
while the shapeshifting is new to you, it is seeming to having lingering effects on your mind.
Cool.
But none of it is something you are unexpected of. Being a druid and training in this for your whole life and studying it, you've heard about this.
It's just the first I'm experiencing it.
It's just the first you're experiencing it, and it's not what you expected. It's a bit more intense, but you're not scared or anything. You immediately know what happened when you woke up.
Wait.
But the rest of you can rise in the morning. Bare necessities. Oh, that song. Okay, so you guys all wake in the morning. Eventually make your way down, breakfast. Guard Burton's waiting for you.
I'm looking around. I'm like, hey man, why are you rubbing your back against the wall like that?
It's itchy.
You've never done that?
Oh, okay. You know, you
It's
can use
just
your hand.
I've had it itch like that before too. Now there's sometimes those spots, man.
Yeah,
Can't reach
Luckily,
it.
I got stir.
I'm always there for you. And he got that axe. I've seen you use that. Get that itch
that
before.
axe.
Sometimes,
Axe.
man, that axe. So, normal shifts today. I've just been doing my best around town to find people to help fill in.
Sounds good.
So
Great.
hopefully we'll receive word from Stormwind soon about those recruits, and we can get you guys on your way. But
And I'm like pretty tired with the last few days, all the running around, and I'm anxious. I'm like happy that we're actually staying around town, but kind of in my excitement, I forgot at last minute. I'm like grabbing all my fishing supplies and I'm like trying to hide it from Cardbird, and I'm just like stuffing it into my bag, like getting ready, all my fishing stuff.
Oh boy.
Great.
hopefully we hear from them soon. Hiccup.
Pick up.
Can you imagine if instead of hiccuping, humans just said hiccup?
Said hiccup.
Hiccup.
But yeah, let's have you guys guard the bridge and.
Can do, sir.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Oh, we'll head out.
We'll get right back on it.
Yeah, it's been a long night for me, so I'm going to go to bed.
All right. Good night.
I'll give him
Some rest.
I'm gonna wink at him.
Sleep tight.
He doesn't wink back. He's confused and goes upstairs.
Why you do this?
You guys gonna head over the bridge?
I saw that.
Yes.
Right on.
So somebody just spills so much water on myself,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing pajama pants, so it's just dripping straight through.
Great. Yeah, no,
Again,
I'd make
TMI.
I'll take.
Where are you
the
guys gonna
north
go on
side.
the bridge?
As we're walking, I'm like getting out some bait, getting on the hook of my rod, and I want to like hang. Where would the fishing be better? The north end?
Probably.
Yeah. So I'll hang out
Seem
east side
Yeah,
of the
great.
north end.
on the
Okay.
north end. I'm gonna head to the south end then.
I see the fishing pole and I get excited, so I'm gonna hang
I know
out
where you're staying.
with Dan again.
All right, I'm gonna go with stick. We're gonna have some fun.
We are.
Dear, did you see my shirt, by the way?
That's a
Oh
great
my
shirt.
god.
Oh.
That's a great shirt.
All might.
Anyways. Okay, so it's me and
I'm
Arano.
manning the bell.
Wait,
I'm
oh,
up
so
there
you're
with
staying
you.
up north too. So it's Klein and
Mhm.
Stick down south.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, the two rangers stick together, so.
I feel bad instantly casting my line, so I'm gonna kind of like leave my post out. You know, stretch out. I'm waking up.
Yeah, you're gonna kill like a good 5-10 minutes to make it look.
Keep
At
an eye
least
on
you
the wall.
tried.
Yeah.
I am not. I am excited that we're gonna be fishing, and I'm going to cast my reel immediately.
I mean, let's be honest though. He's an elf. His social standards are a little different than what a dwarf would be. Dwarves' work ethic is supposed to be really good. He's just, you know, free flowing hippie, right?
Yeah.
My
Sure.
my mindset is usually towards my own and not towards others.
He
Right.
could care less.
Okay. Yeah. You two can go ahead and make your dex checks.
Yeah. So you looked up the rules for fishing, which is why
Yes,
I'm
I
excited
looked
to
them up,
do it.
but I forgot all of
Me-
them. So.
Me too. Me too.
So let's,
That was a
unless,
while ago.
unless Arano remembers those rules, let's just okay. Let's just do dex checks then.
Okay.
14. No.
Yeah, I found a page that had a bunch of fishing, like a cool fishing idea, and I was like, we should do this, and then I read it and then forgot it.
I was like,
because we never did it. That was
immediately
over a
there.
month ago. Yeah. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Arano, you over the time that you're fishing, you catch 6 fish.
ooh,
Then again, surprisingly, only catches 3.
the student has become the master.
I'm tired, bah. I'm grumpy about it. I'm pissed. I'm competitive.
Doesn't
And
want to show it.
I'm
but
salty. Yeah, he's
he's
hiding it the best he can, but Finnegan is salty AF. Gonna like kick one of his fish back in the water.
So I,
No,
Okay.
I'm not. Thinking about it.
Okay, thinking about it. But yeah, you guys catch some fish over the first over your shift. Let's go back to. Sorry, are you doing anything?
I'm just manning the bell, kicking the dirt.
So you're holding on to it like you were before, and
Yeah, but I'm not really paying attention.
yeah.
Pretty distracted still.
Other end of the bridge.
What?
Stick.
See, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. And he immediately sits down and takes a nap.
Okay. As soon as he falls asleep, I'm gonna walk over there and pull my pencil out of my journal and just put it in his ear. See if he wakes up.
Yeah, he wakes up. What are you doing, Stick?
What am I doing? What are you doing? We're on the job here.
Yeah. Paid by the hour, too. It's awesome.
And you're sleeping?
Are we paid daily?
Sure.
Okay, one time at the end, and that's it.
I mean, what do you want to do?
You're supposed to keep watch.
Of
That's
what?
the job.
We've killed everything in the area at this point.
You don't know that? There could be
That's
other things
true.
showing up.
Well, what do you want to do then? You ever played hopscotch?
What?
You have any
What's
chalk?
What's no?
You like draw squares on the ground with numbers, and you gotta like jump in them. And if there's two by each other, you gotta do both feet.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
there's only
make
one.
any
There's only
sense.
1 foot.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
The gnomes are the one that invented it.
The gnomes invented a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, we won't play hopscotch.
But we just keep watch.
Okay. Stir and Stick make perception checks.
Perception.
We stairs in the north end though.
18.
Yeah, but he was the only one actually
15.
kind of watching. You guys were
Mm.
fishing, so.
That's true.
For the duration of your shift, nothing happened. It is a fairly relaxing day.
Thank God.
Easy day.
Yeah. No attacks. Nothing. Guard Burton eventually comes to get you guys a little bit early.
And
He
we get
seems
off
to like
early?
you guys, or not. Maybe not like you guys, but
He respects us.
Not
He's-
dislike
Yeah.
us.
I would
Not
imagine
dislike.
so. Yeah, I would hope so. We've gone above and beyond the call of duty.
he's doing everything he can to accommodate for you guys and make sure you're okay. Very different from the very first day where he was drunk and staggering out of the bar.
And could care less.
What a good
Oh,
guy.
well, let's go get the others at the other side of the bridge, and you guys are off for the day. Hired some more men. I got some emergency funds that I pulled from my trunk, and I'll get reimbursed from Stormwind eventually. But
Great.
you guys won't be any good to us if you're, exhausted.
That's fair.
Can't complain.
I'm not there yet. You're coming to get us on the other end of the bridge.
We'll just say, for the sake
Yeah.
of brevity,
Okay.
he's got you all.
Yep.
Cool. Can't believe we're down to like our last week here.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Yeah. A little bit more than a week to maybe a bit more if things are slower than we want, especially with the attack. Hopefully, though, there's some urgency on Stormwind's end, and they get the recruits out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And Blake, sir, do you know if we have access to any more detailed maps that we might be able to look at and kind of start to figure out where they might be hiding?
Yeah, I mean, we got maps.
That's something
Sure.
I'd like to try to investigate. I'm like not particularly good with maps, but I'm
Okay.
constantly in the back of my mind always thinking about these bandits that killed people, and that's not cool with me.
Okay. Stop by the main office, where the magistrate is, and tell them I sent you, and say you need a couple maps. Be specific of what regions you want the maps of,
Yeah.
and
You
They
think they'll
should have
still,
it there.
they'll still be open today, or?
oh yeah, it's only about 5 p.m. right now. You only did a single shift.
That is pretty late for a lot of town offices, though, to be honest with you. But
Okay.
it's Warcraft. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay, yeah, you guys head over there. Is everyone going
Are
with
they-
Flanagan?
Are they all
Yeah.
going, or?
I'll go
Oh,
with
okay.
them,
Yeah.
Okay. As you
Well,
guys get up to
sit
the
down.
door, it is closed and appears to be locked.
Yeah, it looks like they're at home.
I'm just
great.
kidding. I'm just kidding. It's open. It's open. You guys can go on it.
Hello, ma'am. Or
It's the
sir?
same people from before. It's the guy with the monocle, the older dude.
Oh, okay.
I got his name written down in place.
The guy that
Oh, yes, welcome back. I mean, you guys met him day one.
this is the orb dude.
Orb dude.
The guy
The-
that,
The guy who
yeah.
told us about the orb.
That we
Yeah.
paid for the orb.
No. This is someone else. This is the leader of the town, the magistrate. You guys went to an arcanist.
I know
elf.
what-
This
I
is
know
an
what-
older dude with a
yeah.
monocle.
Got
You
it,
guys
got it,
all
got
have
it,
day
Where there's a
one, you
line of the
pretty much settled.
townsfolk in front of him in the game.
Magistrate Solomon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Magistrate Solomon. That's it. Yes, you are speaking with Magistrate Solomon.
His quests suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit
Hit the wanted posters and get out.
I know, right? Like, ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and just be like, "Hey, so we're looking to learn more. I don't know what's happening with my voice right now. we're looking to learn more about the area, and I'm just gonna give up on it because I'm very tired today. And just in general, find a map. See if we can get a map that we could buy.
Yeah, certainly. Here, what area do you want? Do you want it up the entire continent, the world?
Mostly
Kind of like a library in here. So there's lots of
Western
stuff.
Red Ridge / Elwynn Forest.
Sure, we have maps of both regions. Gives you a map of Red Ridge and a map of Elwynn.
Okay. How long can we borrow this for?
Well, we've got several copies, so keep it.
Sweet. I'm gonna draw so many pretty pictures on this. Yes.
How detailed are the maps?
As detailed as the maps you see in Roll20.
So I'm
Oh.
going to take the map
Pretty
and
good.
then I'm going to be like, I'm gonna basically give it to Stick and be like, well, you're the one that's always sketching and cataloging stuff. So what do you think? What do you think?
Yes, Nick, what do you think?
This hideout
Look at
could
these
be?
maps.
Like a map. Were you looking for a particular place? Or...
Oh yeah. So like, I want to just kind of talk about the information that we got from the town, from the lady, where they think the Defias would be, and it'd be like, and let's just see if we can try to get an idea of what we.
Well,
think
all
would-
that you guys asked all that was said was the Defias are mainly from Westfall,
And we know
Okay.
which direction Westfall
but
is.
you never asked
should go
about
to
like a
Westfall
specific location
Hmm.
or camp was. All that was mentioned was that Van Cleef had been rallying the Defias in Westfall.
What they showed us what direction? They just said west along the road.
Oh no, south.
Oh,
Go south along the path that you guys had taken up the first time.
Okay.
But they had a bunch of carts. They had to take the cart path.
So we don't really know. Okay.
No, I mean, Stormwind might know at this point. They sent people tracking and investigating. You guys did not follow up on that though.
I guess I'm just curious as to like where these orc clans might be, where these Defias might be having camps, set around, and seeing if we could come up with any ideas amongst the party as to places of interest that we might want to check out.
Like after the week's over.
Yeah. We're planning. I mean, we got our next week to essentially plan our
Yeah.
attack, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, we
Exactly.
have to go back to Stormwind. We know that, but we don't have to take another job from Stormwind. We're mercenaries, right? We have a commitment. After that, we are free to do whatever the hell we want.
And
Um,
Sturv
you
thinks we should go after Van Cleef.
Well, I mean, first of all, we may be able to get Stormwind to pay us for this. All right.
Well, I mean, that's besides the point. I mean, just out of character, like we haven't gotten there yet. I haven't said that aloud actually. I'm just kind
Okay.
of speaking, my perspective. So Fannigan would just be like, well, we've got another week to try to figure out exactly what we're gonna do. After this job's done, maybe they'll let us, maybe they'll pay us to work for them. But I don't care if we get paid or not. I want to avenge Elwynn logging camp.
Yeah, no,
Agreed.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. One of my best friends is dead, so.
And this is like probably the first time Fannigan is trying to rise up as a leader amongst the group to drive people and push people to do shit, and just kind of take lead in terms of like,
This is
let's
what
do this thing. Because from now on, we've just been kind of flowing around like da as a group.
My opinion is, I mean, we have to go back to Stormwind, right? To get paid. So when we go see the commander again to get paid and turn in our tabards, because he did say we had to return them.
Right.
And look
We'll
at mine,
see
it's all
about that.
tattered. I'm just like,
Yeah, so yours have tusk
They're
holes
all-
in it and stuff. Yours is
they're all
destroyed. So
Mine looks
um,
all right.
we can inquire about it then. We can see if he knows anything about the investigation, and maybe we can be hired upon the team to look into it. I mean, that's what I think we should do, because
Yeah.
If the Storm, I mean, obviously the Stormwind Guard is going to be interested in this too. They're not
If
just
they
going to
don't
let this
want to
happen.
hire us, I think we should still pursue them.
Agreed.
Well,
Why not try and get paid first?
No,
Right.
we're doing something for sure.
at the very least, it's good that we got these maps now. I mean, keep your good hands on them.
We should grab a Westfall map since
Yeah,
we're probably going to take the fight over there.
Sure, we can ask. Can we get a Westfall map too?
Oh yeah, here.
Thanks.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
The Weastfall map looks like this.
Weastfall.
Ooh.
Look, it's Weastfall.
Oh, we're looking at it?
Yeah.
Looks so good.
This is the only map we haven't shown on screen, right? We've already seen the Elwynn and Redridge at this point, probably on screen at some point.
And and naturally everybody that's played WoW knows what it looks like, but
Don't alienate your audience. You don't know if everyone's played WoW.
you're right, not everyone has played WoW, you're right.
But this is Weastfall.
Also not
We-
classic WoW, because now there's like a giant hole in the middle, isn't there?
This is
Spoilers!
Tornado, something like that.
this is the classic WoW map.
This is
No, I'm saying now.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, yes.
It's totally different now.
So this
totally
is Weastfall, huh?
It's pronounced
Interesting.
Westfall.
This is it. I actually was raised in Westfall until I went to the orphanage.
And then you have a farm there.
Yeah, we raised horses.
How old were you when you left?
I was like 13.
Would you have any allies or connections? Because if eventually we are making our way down to Weastfall, that might be
kidding.
helpful.
I hate you.
The family that I had were killed, so no one I know still in Westfall. I might know some people around town, but I hardly remember. I was so young.
I'm gonna put my
Understood.
my hand on his shoulder because this is something I've never told the party before. I'm like, my parents were killed too when I was younger. That's why I was raised by my uncle and my cousin.
Does bringing that up make you talk weird?
Yeah, you know, man, like, I didn't know we had that in.
I know Jake's so tired from
I'm-
he was chopping trees all day. I just love giving him shit. I'm sorry.
No, you're
good.
right. You're right. I should be better. Maybe I have to go full Sarong today. I can't even do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I feel like you overanalyze your voice. Anytime I hear you, I was literally thinking for the first half of this episode, you're really doing well with the voice. So
I just keep
You're- I
falling
think-
out. I just keep forgetting to do it straight.
it's
up.
tough.
Yeah.
No,
Anyways,
that's tough.
yeah.
You're good.
So like, you know, growing up, I was raised by my uncle and my cousin.
How old were you when you lost your folks?
I was about 4 years old.
That's
Damn.
rough.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. Me mother died when
we're-
I was very young, but me father died on a hunting trip.
I couldn't imagine. I at least got to grow up with my parents, and I have plenty of memories. Sorry.
I don't know what killed him. You know, it's we've always had our theories, but his body was never found.
Sounds like an awesome side quest later.
Well, Defias killed my family, so my head's in it.
Yeah, this is twice now you've been hurt by the Defias, huh?
All the more reason to bring it back
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
I'm
I
ready to get in
absolutely
there.
agree. We're gonna avenge Edward, avenge Stir's parents, and then we're gonna go up north as the best five-man group ever, and we're gonna avenge Thanigan's parents, and then we're gonna go chop down Teldrassil after that.
Yes.
Maybe we'll chop down Teldrassil before we avenge your parents, Thanigan, because I really want to do that. But I also think we should avenge them too, so I'm okay with going there first. But I really want to chop down
might
that
be a
tree.
bit tough because he says he doesn't know what killed his parents. So
There was
There's gonna be a lot more investigation into that.
investigation beforehand.
again, breaking character, there was a cosplay of a flaming Teldrassil at BlizzCon this year.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody was a flaming
That's
Teldrassil.
hilarious.
Yes.
That's
Good.
hilarious.
Anyway,
Well, we got these maps.
Yep.
They're definitely going to be useful. Maybe we can peer at them at the bar at some point. We don't need to look at them now. But
Right,
something good to have.
Agreed.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been to Westfall, so I wouldn't know where to start looking. But
Me
I
either.
think
It ain't the prettiest of places,
I
but
think we should be able to get a lot of information from Stormwind.
yeah,
I mean, I don't see them not working with us on this, right? Like,
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
They gotta help somewhat.
Guard
right?
Burton said he'd put in a good word for us too.
Yeah, and it's a serious problem. Like, they've already attacked and killed several citizens.
Hopefully, Stormwind knows a
Yeah.
lot more about these guys. I mean, we all know that Stormwind's got their spy network. They probably got agents everywhere. They probably know about everything. So, what I'm more nervous about, like, I'm all down for fighting bandits, guys. But what if there's a lot of Blackrock orcs? Like, there are only 2 orcs there. And
You said that they were home was north of Red Ridge, right?
yeah,
So it'll be
Yeah, but-
strange to see them this far.
Blackrock Mountain, right?
Correct.
Weren't we talking about that earlier, like a week ago?
Yeah.
Just because we saw them with the Defias at the logging camp doesn't mean they came with the Defias. They could have met with them
They could have been mercenaries too.
or that.
Well, didn't really say there was like 10 of them total. We only fought 2, and they almost killed all of us.
Well,
Danny,
they'll have to
I mean,
kill 8
Arano
more.
was- I was worried about you, Arano, man.
Yeah, we took a nap.
And you usually don't take naps; you just meditate.
Yeah,
We'll be,
you're not really asleep.
We'll be better prepared next time.
I sure hope so. Yeah, that was I mean, what are the odds of us fighting gnolls and then immediately having to go fight bandits? I mean, that's crazy.
Pretty crazy.
I was so tired.
You think the bandits sent the gnolls as a distraction to keep
I
Red Ridge
think-
busy?
I
Maybe
think
they did the same thing with Goldshire.
I think it's a lot of coincidence, but I can't say for sure. I mean, those gnolls weren't really. What? Those gnolls were just on the road.
It was odd.
Yeah, it didn't make much sense.
The Defiants are working with Blackrock orcs and they're working with gnolls. What's next? The Murloc?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't think they do that.
This Van Cleef sounds like a scary guy. Rallying all these Defias, getting the gnolls and the Blackrock orcs on their side. I mean, that's intense, right?
And then the
I
Murlocs.
guess.
Again, I'm first time traveling. We're all not seasoned veterans, but to me, that sounds odd.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Well, we got the rest of the day.
Yeah, you guys got the night off, so you can do whatever you want.
Time to go relax.
Okay, you guys just gonna go to the inn and rest, or you guys gonna do anything else?
I'm not. No.
Stick, any plans for the night?
No.
Stir, staying again.
Hanging out with Klein.
Just my.
He's gonna
typical
eat
reading
and
the
drink
book.
tonight. You know, he's
Yeah.
gonna be social. You know, he's
Or do our regular.
I'm gonna analyze
Little less-
the map to the best of my ability, just like kind of out of curiosity as to like what I can discover from it, which probably won't. I mean, can I roll for that, like an investigation or something on the map?
an intelligence check.
Intelligence check, okay. And again, I'm not expecting to really. I'm just trying to get ideas and mark like things of interest to me, like
Okay.
maybe here, just you
Yeah,
know.
we'll say you pour over the map and you get a good. You don't need to make a roll.
Okay.
You pour over the map, you get a good idea of the layout. You see a few key points. I mean, you got Sentinel Hill, which is the main town. There are several farmsteads. There's a couple mines, and there's the abandoned town of Moonbrook. I mean, you don't know anything about the area, but you see all these points on the map, and you get a good idea. I mean, you know of Sentinel Hill. It's
Right.
the major town in the zone, but
Right,
that's
right.
really all you would know about
So
the
just
area.
kind of getting
being
my
someone-
bearings essentially before we go
Yeah.
there will be useful in general, and that's kind of my intent. I'm not expecting to be like, oh, they're obviously here. Right,
Yeah,
so-
you essentially get to the point where you feel like you're confident you could get them to Westfall and navigate to Sentinel Hill or anywhere else. You essentially just study the map and you pour over it. But you're really not able to, unless you
Sure.
go find like a history of Westfall or a Defias book or something like that, Blackrock books. There's really not much information you can get from just the map because it
Right.
won't say this mine's overrun with kobolds, this mine's overrun with
Right, right.
Defias, right? So,
Yeah. But yeah,
does anyone
just-
else want to do anything?
Just gonna read my book.
Okay. Let's go ahead and call it night. You guys rest until the morning. Rise up. Greeted by Guard Burton in the morning. Well, we've got word from Stormwind. The recruits will be here in 3 days.
Oh,
Hooray.
perfect. That'll
So
be good.
you will 3 more days, 2.5 maybe of your guard duty, and then you guys will be free to go on your own. I just wanted to thank you guys.
Yeah,
You're
thank
welcome.
You not only protected this place several times from a lot of absurd stuff, but I was very worried on my run to Red Ridge, or not to Red Ridge, to the logging camp. I was very happy to see that you were all alive when I got there.
We were happy to be
Device.
alive.
Vies were quite scary. That boy Spencer, there was lots of them, so. Well. Anyways, don't want to get too mushy. Single shift again today. We're going to keep single shifts until the recruits get here. I'll just get reimbursed by Stormwind eventually, whenever they can afford it. I'm not too worried about it.
Sounds good.
You're a good man.
But you guys are better, so enjoy the bridge. Yeah, and he goes upstairs to his room.
Set out.
Head to the bridge.
Okay. And for the sake of brevity, nothing happens over the next 3 days.
Yay.
Relaxing
Hooray.
bridge jobs, unless there's anything specific you guys want to do over the next 3 days. It is 3 days of
They want to
time
fish.
going on. You guys can fish. You guys can read books, do some research. You have 3 days of, and this is not the time skip I was talking about for the training. So if you had that stuff planned out,
No, I mean the only other thing I wanted to do is at least one of the days go back over to the lady whose place was raided by. I want to say Hogger, the pig.
okay.
See if they have any herbs for sale, actually, or any herbalist kits specifically.
Well, unfortunately, that pig kind of destroyed our garden. I could sell you some bruceweed. I don't have much.
I mean, I don't want to buy out all you have left either.
Well, I make it to sell it, so. Or I grow it to
but
sell it.
I don't really have much of a need for bruiseweed right now.
That's all I really have of anything about. I mainly just deal in normal flowers.
Oh,
I grow a couple herbs here and there, some silverleaf, peace bloom, bruceweed, but most of my silverleaf and bruceweed, or both my silverleaf and peace bloom was destroyed
oh,
when that
okay.
fat pig came.
Yeah, sorry about that again. But that's
Yeah,
alright
yeah.
then.
You guys did your best, and
Did we ever
Fix
fix
my
our
fence,
fence?
so.
Oh, we did? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I think so.
we
I
did.
can't remember, honestly.
We did. We came back the next day and put the fence.
Yeah, we
back
put
up.
it back up.
So you don't want to buy any bruceweed?
No, I do not.
Anyone else want to do anything over the next 3 days?
I'm just gonna continue to learn Dwarven.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I'm just kind of hanging out, doing my
Yeah,
job,
I'm just hanging.
being very friendly with the
Okay.
locals because I've come to know a lot of people. So I'm just being
Yeah.
sociable,
very-
friendly, a lot more than I was originally, right?
Yeah, very big personality, and just like with the party, it took a couple days, but you started opening up to them, and same with the townsfolk. You grow a real bromance with the cook.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, buddy.
You guys end up cooking a lot together. What was his name? It was Bartender Wentel.
Winter.
You guys end up cooking a lot over the next couple days together when your shifts are over. But yeah, the next few days is just spent. No information comes to you guys about the situation.
From what happened.
No letters informing you guys. Is why would they?
Yeah.
But on the morning of the third day, let's say about 11 a.m., you guys are in the middle of your shift. Who's on the south side of this bridge? It's just
I would always be on the north side because I was
Yeah, I
tired
would
of
be-
running back and forth.
I would be back on the south side again.
okay.
I'll
Anyone
head
else
south
south?
again.
Okay. Dan, again, where are you at?
I don't
Clyde's
trust.
gonna be north.
I don't trust Stir and Klein to be left alone. So I'm staying up there.
Okay.
Safe
Cool.
bet.
So in the distance, Stick and Arano, and you guys got word in the morning, that the recruits were going to arrive today. In the distance, you see a platoon of soldiers on horseback. It looks to be about 50.
You see that?
I do. Looks like it's our relief.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
They
well,
come
it's
trotting
fun
up.
to hear.
And the one up front is a younger man. Looks to be younger than most of the party, but seems to be one in charge.
Oh,
So
hello
I
there.
assume you're aware that we were coming today.
Yep, they let us know.
And
Yes,
takes
indeed.
off his helmet. He's got short brown hair. Well, we did the best we could to retrain them, but there's no better training than experience. So
Yep, that's exactly true.
hopefully, too many of them don't die while guarding this bridge, and a lot of them exchange nervous glances. And
Yeah, all bets are off though.
he gives you a smile stick.
Yeah, we'll see. how
Where is Burton?
he's probably back at the inn sleeping. He had the night shift.
Well, we're gonna report to him first. I'm not sure when we'll be relieving you, but
Oh, good call. That's all right.
Well.
You'll head on in.
thank you.
There's some guards to the north who could show you the way to the inn.
Okay, thank you. And he rides forward, and you guys notice they're all wearing different tabards than you. Again, you guys have the mercenary scout's tabard. These guys are all wearing the official Stormwind Guard tabard. They are not recruits anymore. They are all official guards. Very young. Most of them are absurdly young. 18, some may even be a little younger. It's hard to tell. All human, though. But they ride past you guys. Again, the full Stormwind armor, horses, they're fully equipped, and they ride past you guys. Stir, you gonna do anything again when they ride up?
I'll greet them. Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
Good to see ya. You guys are the relief, I assume?
yeah, the guards down there said to ask you guys how we find Guard Burton.
Yeah, he'll be
yes.
in the tavern.
Hmm.
Just point over to the west.
Okay, thank you.
That way.
Danigan,
That
you want
way.
to go with them?
Yeah, show him the way.
I'll walk. Yeah, I'll guide them to the tavern.
Okay, they all dismount off their horse. I mean, again, this is like the pier area of the town, so it's always crowded this time of day. People going out fishing, shopping.
You'd be
so
hard
they
to
have to
ride
dismount.
through anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they
So they
probably
dismount.
want to... Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a stables by the blacksmith, so they're
Right.
all gonna leave their horse at the stables at the blacksmith, and they're all gonna walk. You're gonna walk them through the town. One of the a red-haired with freckles, long hair boy is walking behind you, Thanigan. Looks to be about 19. He says, well, how's it like here?
Well, for the most part, it's pretty quiet, I guess, until, orcs attack with imps and it rains fire from the sky. You know how it is.
What?
Oh, yeah, and I point to, like, some of all the trees we cut down. I'm like, they brought some really big ones and they just ripped all those trees down.
And like a lot of these recruits are exchanging nervous glances now, and it rained fire.
Green fire.
Well, okay. How did you guys
You'll be fine.
win?
Got me gun, got me axe, got me friends.
Captain, do we have any guns? Nope. Just swords and crossbows. You should be fine, though. Don't worry about it. A lot of the recruits are looking extremely nervous. Some of them go pale. They follow you to the end. None of them break off or bolt or anything.
I'm gonna start showing them the tabard. I'm like, and this was from a giant boar.
Oh my. One of the guards happens to be a woman. She says, so not just orcs, boars too attack you.
Oh yeah, murlocs.
Murlocs.
Oh yeah. We've got the works here in Redridge.
Gnolls, Murlocs, bandits.
I'm just kind of telling all my stories and making it sound as nonchalant, but
Yeah.
scary as possible.
Yeah. And a lot of them seem shaken. Some of them get cold sweats, pale by the time you get to the inn. I don't know. The guy they got called the captain, I guess, of them. He seems to understand what you're doing, and he's not saying anything, but he's just smiling.
The lieutenant
you
or
know.
whatever. Yeah.
You're not, yeah, lieutenant. That's what he would have been. He would have been lieutenant, because Bert would be the captain here. But he understands what you're doing. It's essentially a hazing process that anyone military would go through, just trolling and stuff. So, you guys make your way to the inn, and Guard Burton's not in the inn. You know, he's probably upstairs sleeping.
So I'll basically go up to the.
You know where his room is. So you could go wake him up.
Yeah.
You've been here almost.
Let me go fetch Guard Burton for you. He's probably asleep, but
Okay.
So I'll go upstairs.
Guards come pouring in. It's not too busy right now. Most of them are gonna be able to find rooms. Some are standing in the corner. A few wait outside. And you go get Guard Burton, bang on his door. Then again, how's it going, my friend? Seems to have just woken up.
I'm like, yeah, sir. I mean, it's good, but it looks like we've got our new recruits. They've just arrived, so I told them I would go find you.
Oh, great. Give me a moment. I'll get dressed and come on down. Thank you.
No problem.
Close out pajamas. Are you going to wait downstairs with them?
Yeah, I'm not going to wait upstairs with him. I'm just going to go down and start, again,
Okay.
telling war tales and confirming with local patrons some of the facts of the attacks that have happened, just to continue riling up the recruits.
Okay. Especially Burton, after about 5-10 minutes, comes down and, so thank you, everybody. I am Guard Burton. I am the captain here. I'm in charge. You will all be reporting to me. Then again, can we have you go back to the bridge? I'll fill these guys in on their duties, and we'll have the first group replace you guys tonight. And whenever you guys are done, we'll talk.
Okay. And on my way.
Okay. You guys go back to the bridge after several hours. Go ahead and just make perception checks.
Percepciones.
Some on the top, some on the bottom.
Okay.
Why don't you do it since you've been hanging out there, Stir?
I'll let you.
19.
I did the last one. Please stick. I insist.
I think
six
Stick went
was fine.
south.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
I mean,
Then fine, I'll do
I'm
it.
back. I can
Klein's not making a check. He's sleeping.
I know. So
He's working. So
11.
Okay. You don't see anything, Stir. Arano, you notice the first patrol. Actually, an actual patrol of guards making its way closer to the end of your shift, several hours after the recruits got here, but it looks like a patrol is headed your way. One of the normal patrols you would see along the road to Elwynn.
So like from the south.
Yes, from the south.
Okay, and are they coming up to us, or are they just kind of patrolling in general?
They're coming up to you. Yeah,
Okay.
they're standard patrol regiment, 4 people, on horseback. They're not in any hurry, but they're making their way towards the south of the bridge.
I'm gonna point to Stick or get Stick's attention. Look, it looks like there's enough guards to have them patrolling the roads now.
It looks like it. They're not just empty roads waiting for bandits to attack people.
And they get close enough to where they're within potentially shouting distance, but they give you a nod and turn around and head back up towards Elwynn.
Wave.
Yeah, not gonna really get
It's
their
been a few
attention.
days since the Elwynn attack, but you're a little bit surprised to see patrols already making it this far out. Probably having to go through
That
the
reminds
order.
me that we should check on the logging camp on the way back.
that's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of your shift, eventually Guard Burton comes to get you guys all. Tells the recruits where to stand. It looks like they have 3 to each end for now, and some stationed throughout the town. You're officially free to go.
Thank you.
Don't you have to sign our contracts?
Great.
Tell them all
Yes.
Oh, that's a good call.
Good call. Good call.
Thank you.
Wants to
Um,
get paid.
I mentioned at the logging camp that, you guys mentioned that you were wanting to investigate into this, and I mentioned I'd be willing to put a word in for the commander. Do you guys have any idea what your plan is from here?
I think we're gonna head to Westfall.
Well, maybe.
We gotta go to
First, we're gonna
Stormwind
back-
first.
Well, Stormwind, then
Yeah.
Westfall.
Right.
It's like, well,
Okay.
We get paid and then see what they have to say about us going after these guys.
Well, I'm willing to give you a letter stating your good job here. So you guys are wanting to investigate this. Would you like me to put this in the letter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would like to be involved as much as possible.
Okay.
We'd like
Well.
to make the Defias pay.
All right, so let's go back to my room. I'll sign those contracts. I'll write the letter, and do you guys plan on taking off tonight?
What time is it?
5, 6.
I mean, the only thing we might have planned to do is just try and make it back to the Green Camp tonight. But
We're at the bridge right now.
We can make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, well, I see there's a bunch of horses that came in that aren't going anywhere right now, are they? We could bring them back to the stables they came from.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh.
boy.
Persuasion.
Incoming
we could get,
one.
We could get all the way to like Goldshire probably.
That's a 4.
Oh, that roll.
Damn it!
You blew it.
Unfortunately, I believe we're keeping the horses here for now. As some of these guards are going to be once a week assigned to patrol duty, so they'll need their horses to make their way over to the logging camp and back. So unfortunately, we need all the horses, Flanagan. Good try, though.
Kick a rock
Well, could you maybe you include in the letter to let us use some horses during this period, or something like that?
I will
As travel
phrase it
was
as
an
well
issue.
as I can.
Remind
I
them
will-
that
I'll
the
give you
guards
guys.
in Red Ridge had to get to the logging camp by foot.
Okay.
As quick as we could, and could have saved lives.
Okay. I will mention all this in my letter.
Perfect.
Let's head back to the inn. Are you guys heading out tonight?
It doesn't sound like it.
And not without horses.
Good. I want to get drunk with you. It's my first night off too, as we actually have recruits who can
Oh yeah.
do the job.
We're off together.
Yes, for the first time in 2 weeks, we can speak more than these 5-minute brief conversations back to the inn.
Sounds good.
So are you off? Are you off right now, or because
Well-
we just got off?
I need to, get all these guards up to speed, but I should be back to the inn in an hour. I'll sign your documents then, write the letter, and then
We drink.
we drink.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's start drinking.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
let's
go
get
now.
started.
Well, like I said, I have to get you guys up to speed, so that's what we're waiting for.
No, we're not gonna wait.
Doesn't
Well,
mean
you
we
don't
have
have
to
to
wait.
wait.
For you. Yeah, of course. we
I'm
don't-
waiting for
yeah.
Yeah. And you do a good
I'll
job.
see you guys at the inn soon.
Finnegan's ready
He's
to
in.
just get hammered because
Yeah.
job's done.
It's like
Job's
party
done.
time. Job's done.
Work
Job's done. You guys make your way back to the inn. Which now that it's a little less sad,
A little less.
Little less.
we can get cheerful music playing again.
Hey.
You guys begin to drink immediately. After about an hour, Guard Burton shows up, gets the contracts from you guys, gives them all his seal, writes a letter, seals it. Good call. Hands it over to you. Give this to the commander. When you get back to Stormwind,
Will do. We're leaving first thing
or
in the
excuse me,
morning.
I keep saying the commander, the general.
Right. Jonathan Marcus.
Yes, sir. Marcus Jonathan.
Marcus Jonathan.
Close enough. You got the names right.
Two first names.
Yeah.
So here you go. Let's drink.
Let's drink.
You guys.
And I'm gonna take like the 17. What was it, like 17 silver or something that I got from the loot? I don't remember, but all of that goes towards drinks for everyone.
Okay. I don't remember what we said last week either. So whatever
I
it
don't
was,
think it was much.
And I'm
No,
gonna
Might have
take
been a
the.
gold.
that's more than enough to cover the drinks for the night. 17 silver was
Yeah.
gold and 7 silver. So
And I'm gonna take the fish that I caught and bring it to the cook in the back.
okay, you guys can prepare a feast. Then again,
My final cook with my homie
Hmm.
while drinking, so I'm a little sloshed.
bartender Wintle. Hey,
Doesn't turn out as good as it could have been.
yeah, it's not as good as it could be, but it was fun. You guys, you've been broing out with this guy. Again, being friendly with everyone in
Yeah,
the
what was
town.
that look you gave him? That was. Are you flirting with him?
Me? No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Winter, why are you tugging on my beard like that, man?
I'm sorry. I've been drinking too. As I'm gonna miss you guys. You've been fun.
Okay.
It's been fun.
Gives you a wink, Flanagan.
So
Aha!
I want to drink eight pints.
Fine.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
First nat one. Come on.
I'm afraid, but I have no choice. I'm committed. 17.
You're drunk. You're definitely drunk. But you keep it down. Klein tries to keep pace, but at about 6. Say it again. I can't anymore. You're nuts, bro.
You should probably stop while you're ahead.
Hey, you never go that hard, Klein.
I mean, that's 8 pints in an hour. He's crazy.
Yeah, I know there's the sense of the dwarven camaraderie, but you don't gotta be as good as him.
Face down on the table.
Done.
Done. Just
And my
patting his
hair has
back.
been...
Oh no.
And I'm pretty hammered.
Yeah. Did you guys want to do anything before we head out in the morning? It's just a nice, fun night. Guard Burton
Yeah.
doesn't really have anything to say to you guys. He's just spending time with you.
Drinking, talking
Drinking,
about our time
having
here.
fun.
Asking him to tell war stories.
Telling him jokes about building that fence for the herbalist.
Talking
Anything
about
else?
the big
Explaining why
pig.
there's no trees on the north
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can eventually call it a night, wake in the morning, and
Hungover.
Hungover.
some of you are very hungover. Most of you probably are. Arano's a typing machine. What time did people want to wake up? Are you guys in any urgency to get out of here at the bright of the dawn?
Well, it's a long road ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
It will take you the entire without horses, especially if you're stopping at the logging camp. You'd be getting to Goldshire in the middle of the night.
Let's say I wake up around
Probably, maybe later, because
our
you
plan
guys
is to
rode
stop.
to the logging camp from Goldshire
Yeah.
on a cart, so
Yeah.
you were
Plan
moving
is to
faster
stop.
at walking.
At the logging camp
Okay.
to check.
So you're
Maybe
definitely
we
on spot.
can, maybe we can ask around town to see if anyone's heading that way with a cart.
Sure.
Spend
guys
like
could-
two minutes doing that, and then we head out of nothing.
Sure. Someone make a perception check. Well, Guard Burton says his goodbyes, and take care, my friends. Hope to see you again one
That's a
day.
nat 20.
23.
Okay. After a couple minutes, there is a cart heading.
Yes. when we want it.
What am I supposed to say with a nat 20? Am I supposed to say no? There's no carts leaving this
You're
town
supposed to
ever.
say it's like
Or
a
you can be like, "You're
chariot
certain
for
there's
us.
no cart."
Yeah, there are carts leaving the town. I mean, it's a trade town, so
That's a payback for the alleged nat 20s you had last week.
I linked one of them.
Legend.
I linked one of them. Dude, there's so many I had to take screenshots of. That's so much work.
Yeah.
Well,
Proof? Or it didn't
Yeah, there's a
happen?
cart.
Mind if we ride along?
I do mind.
can I pay you for a ride? And
Sure.
All my friends. Well, how
There's a lot
much?
of fish. There's a lot of fish though. Might be smelly back there.
Yeah, we'll get
And
over it.
it's like a wagon filled with barrels of fish for your natural 20.
Is this all right with you guys?
Wait, are you headed to like the logging camp?
Yeah, we're headed to Goldshire, but I could drop you off along the road. My voice just changed to Klein's. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that'd be
I'll
fine.
give you a gold for a ride for all of us.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm good at this. No, I'm not. That's an
You
8.
sure?
I'm proficient in it.
2 gold. I don't trust dwarves. They're gonna eat my fish.
All right.
All right.
If we split
2
it,
gold.
that's fine.
Yeah, we'll split
Okay.
it. Everybody pitches in half.
Hop on my cart, I guess.
Thanks.
Thanks, sir.
Oh,
Cool.
I guess we're not in the inn anymore.
We are not.
Now we have a smelly ride to the logging camp.
It's just barrels of fish.
Yeah.
Yep,
And I
I'm
imagine
gonna
it's not
ride on the back.
comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, all of you guys gotta get them back. It's a cart pulled by a single horse, and there's only room for one person up front. It's a very tiny cart in comparison, and it's full of barrels, so it's gonna be a very uncomfortable ride. Most of you won't be able to sit. You're kind of just like wedged between barrels.
I'll let someone else bigger get in front this time.
I'll get in front.
Oh, there's no room on front. There's just room for one person. And
Oh. in the back.
Like
it's
not
a
one
very
All 5 of us.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. You're all in the back, sorry. It's a very
That's what we
tiny
get with
cart.
the nat 20.
Smelly fish cart.
Sir did say he only wanted to look for 2 minutes, so
Right.
in the 2 minutes he saw the one fish cart. But you guys are able to ride over to the logging camp. Takes you about 4 hours to get there. A couple hours to get there, actually, on the cart. I'm going to say 2. But it gets you to, as we swap to the Red Ridge map, or the Elwynn map, you get down to the path that heads up north to the logging camp, and I'm not going up there, so
All right. This will work.
take care, guys.
Thank you.
Be
Thank you.
careful. Defias were here the other day.
Yeah, so
And as I leave, I'm gonna try and pocket a fish. Just one fish.
Make a sleight of hand check.
That's a 6.
As you're going to go grab it, he slaps your hand. What the hell are you doing? I
I
just said
thought
there's
we
a
paid
bias
for
here,
this.
not free fish.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Get off my cart.
Thanks for the ride.
And he hands off.
there they go.
All right, let's go to check on the logging camp.
Walk on up.
All right,
guys.
fine. You guys get up to the logging camp. It seems, as you guys approach, it takes you about an hour to walk up the path. It's a bit bumpy. But as you guys get up to the logging camp, getting closer to about noon right now. It appears that they're trying to continue on as business as usual. People are chopping trees. The lumber mill is running.
And like the 30 or so guards are all gone at this point. It's just like the few.
30 of guards are gone. You don't recognize any ones from before, but there are about 10 guards stationed here. At least temporarily, as it was just attacked by Defias.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
it looks like things have gotten back to normal here. Do we want to press on, or do we want to set up shop for the night?
Well, at least want to say hi to Raylan.
Yeah.
It's
let's
only
go
like 9 or 10 a.m.,
talk to
right?
Raylan, but...
It's
Noon.
not noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? How long of a walk is it to Goldshire from here? Well, we don't know. We rode a cart last time.
We rode a cart last time.
Yeah.
Don't remember the time it took.
Say, didn't I roll like
It
a
was like
20 for the cart last time
4
too,
hours.
going the other way?
I think
You
so.
may have, actually.
Me and carts.
4 hours.
We'll get another one on the way.
Okay, so it'd be about 8 to 10 hours on foot.
So we
If
could
you're
make it to
unaccosted.
Goldshire.
We could probably make it to
If.
Goldshire.
If with that smile on his face.
Yeah.
I just realized that the name I chose for this episode is going to have nothing to do with this episode because we move at a pace so much slower than I always anticipate.
It's just not ready,
This
man.
episode name is going to make
Part
no
1.
sense.
I mean, yeah, we can just call it part 2, like
There you go.
next week.
That'll work.
But yeah, you guys want to go talk to Raylan?
Yeah.
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 See how they're doing.
See if she's doing all right.
She's managing what she does. She's the manager, the supervisor of the lumber yard. So she's making sure people are working. She's making sure people are getting their lunch breaks. So there's attending to them. You see her working off the side where a lot of the trees are being cut down. Hello, guys.
Hey, Raylan.
Hey, how you doing?
Glad to see you guys back. How are you guys holding up? Looking at Stir and Klein.
Yeah, we're good. We just finished our shifts in Red Ridge for the last 2 weeks, and we're going back to Stormwind to collect on that. And then hopefully we're gonna go take care of the Defies problem once and for all.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Whenever we get that done, I'll probably come back here, Raylan, and help out. But I'm going to avenge Edward, I promise. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you. And she starts tearing up a bit.
Just-
hopefully we bounce back from this. We lost a lot of good people.
How was the the camp holding up?
As well as expected. Those who have lost are struggling.
Nothing else has happened, right?
That's life? No. Well, there's been so many guards here that I haven't been worried at all.
Good. You shouldn't have to worry about your life on a daily basis.
Hopefully, nothing like this happens again. But, you know, war.
You never know.
Well,
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
so, well, I'm glad to see you guys are, holding on and taken care of for the most part. Hopefully we can, avenge the citizens here, the people of this community.
Oh, we will.
I hope so as well.
That's a promise.
But, hey, don't go throwing away your lives for theirs.
Not the plan.
Do the best you can to come back alive.
You'll see
Yeah.
us again.
They are brutal. As you saw.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Are you guys planning on staying the day here?
No.
No.
I don't think
We
so.
get to a Goldshire before the sun's.
Give me
Sorry,
about
sorry.
10 minutes and I'll get you guys lunch for the road.
Oh,
That
thank you.
sounds awesome.
She goes and gets you guys little sack lunches. And
Sack lunch.
Is there a note in mind?
no note.
No.
There is an apple, though, and it is very delicious. An apple and some sandwiches.
Perfect.
Sorry, safe travels, and I hope to see you guys soon. She gives all of you guys hugs at this point.
We'll see you again.
I just kind of
travels.
stand very stiff as she gets.
Yeah,
me.
he awkwardly hugged you. Doesn't give you a full embrace, gives you a little friendly hug, but take care, guys. She goes back to wipe some tears out of her eyes and goes back to work.
All right, I guess we should get on the road.
So, Klein, after all this, you're gonna come back here, you think?
I mean, I don't know. They just lost they lost Edward, the best lumberjack on the planet.
You're right.
So they're going to be hurting. We'll see.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at
And
all.
if they get attacked again, might be helpful if I'm here to help defend them. I mean, imagine if we were here when they attacked. You probably would have been dead, but we probably would have killed a couple of them with them too.
We definitely would have taken some out.
So I don't know what my plan is yet. That's probably really far away, but
Yeah.
maybe another persuasion check will convince me to stay along later.
Well, that's what I'm working towards.
Cool.
Then we can head out.
Can I get a marching order, please?
First, do we want to look out for a cart?
This is just.
I mean,
I'll be in front.
Oh, you guys can look for a cart. I mean, there's going to be patrols and carts.
I'm
I mean, it's a
just
trade
joking.
road, so.
get back down to the road, the main road, and then look for a cart. Yeah.
Can I get a marching order first? As you have to walk down,
Yeah, I'll be in front.
and you guys might be about to die.
I'll be in the middle
Yeah.
of the pack.
Yeah, never know.
Okay, Stir, Thanagan. Klein's going to walk alongside with Stir.
All right, I'll be behind with next to Thanagan.
Okay, Rana, where were you?
Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out towards the back.
Okay. Can I get a perception check, please? You guys are looking for a cart along the road?
Yeah, once we get back to the road.
Just one
Okay.
person or what?
Yeah, just one person.
I mean,
Well, should I do it again?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so.
8.
8. So you end up walking for a good hour and a half, 2 hours before a cart ends up passing. But the cart does end up coming up. You want to flag it down?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a,
It's heading in the direction we're going.
yes, it's going
Coming
to
up behind us.
Okay, yeah.
So it's on the road, so it's gonna literally pass us.
Yeah,
it would have
Okay.
to. Yeah.
it would have to pass you, but it doesn't mean it's going to stop and talk to you. You have to.
True. Yeah,
Fine, flag 'em
we'll,
down.
we'll, we'll wave it down.
It's an older gentleman, graying brown hair. Yeah, how can I help you guys?
Are you heading to Goldshire?
Well, there's only one thing that way.
So is that a yes?
I mean, there's a lot of things that way, but the first thing that way is Goldshire.
Yeah.
Would you mind if we catch a ride?
Make a perception check.
Persuasion?
Uh-huh.
Perception.
Persuasion?
I thought you said perception for a
I
second.
heard
Sorry.
perception too.
Sorry.
Plus. Do, 11.
Oh, sure. Why not? Hop on. Just be careful. It's sharp back there, and you guys look into the back of the cart. There's a bunch of, not weapons, but tools.
Is there
Gotcha.
any spots up front?
Oh, yeah. He's got a big cart.
All right, I'll jump up front. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
There's room for 2 up front.
I'll jump up front.
All
Okay.
right, back.
The
small-
dwarves and the
smaller-
gnomes sit
yeah.
in the back, yeah. Okay. It's a lot of blacksmithing tools. Potentially a barrel of gunpowder.
I'm gonna sniff it.
It's gunpowder.
Does it smell good?
Is it soaking wet?
I don't know.
It's-
Does gunpowder smell good to you?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it smells like
yeah, it
home.
Uses a gun,
Yeah,
probably.
it smells like home. It's a barrel of gunpowder, man. Fresh gunpowder, if that matters.
I'm gonna sit next to it.
Okay.
Nice.
Dagan's gonna take a nap. Or not Finnegan. Flying, the other dwarf. Yeah,
Actually,
you guys along the road.
I'm gonna take a nap too, just because it smells like home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after everybody else falls asleep, I'm probably gonna fall asleep too.
I'm gonna talk
Really?
to the
I
driver.
thought you already fell asleep.
No.
So you guys head along the road. Okay, yeah. Do you want to talk to him about anything specific, Arana?
So where are you heading?
Goldshire, and then probably Stormwind after.
Do you plan on going to Stormwind tonight?
Oh no, probably not. I'm gonna stay the night in Goldshire. I'm gonna have to drop a bunch of stuff off at the blacksmith there anyway.
Okay. And what time do you plan on leaving in the morning?
No idea.
We're
Depends on
actually
how
heading.
drunk I get.
Okay. We are actually heading to Stormwind. Would it be okay to tag along with you for that ride too?
I can even buy your drinks tonight.
Make a persuasion check at advantage, sir.
Okay.
That's a good way to convince him.
Yeah.
Well,
free
well
on-
done. Oof.
A 12.
An advantage? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drink pretty hard, but if you can keep up, sure.
Well, I don't know if I'll keep up drinking, but I'll keep the gold
I
flowing.
meant if your wallet can keep up.
Yeah.
Then
Right.
sure.
You're
I'm not sure what time I'm gonna be leaving in the morning. Depends on how drunk I get again, but
Well, we'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
okay. Can continue along the road. You guys eventually make your way after about 5 hours to Goldshire.
Where
Okay.
our opening video takes place. The inn.
Yes. Goldshire and
It's pretty late. It's about 7, 8 p.m. right now.
Alright.
well, you want to
Closer
start
to 8.
drinking?
Hell yeah.
We've never actually
Hell
drank at this
yeah.
place. We've never been in this inn.
We
No, we
haven't-
haven't.
We just passed by last time.
I used to go here all the time. Back in my younger
Yeah.
days.
When it was free. Do whatever you wanted.
Mhm. Man, I miss the Lions Pride Inn.
Is that what this place is called?
Oh yeah.
Never been here either.
So it's
Well,
been like 5 or 6 hours. We had the sandwich earlier. But we
Yeah.
hungry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Head in.
Okay.
Kind of do. Get the. Well, he said he had to go to the blacksmith, right?
Yeah, the blacksmith is right across the way from the inn, so it's essentially the same area. You don't have to walk very far.
I'm gonna ride to the blacksmith with him and actually see if the blacksmith. I wanna like. Is he right there? Is he like at the smith?
Sure. Yeah, we can just jump straight there. You're at the
Cool.
smith.
It's his blacksmith inn though.
Yeah, he's there.
I'm gonna kind of walk in with the salesman, not going to imply that we're together, but we came in together. And would I be interrupting business if I like cut him off?
As you walk in, he waves to the older gentleman. Oh, hey, good to see you again. Oh, what's up? You're the guy that sold me those 3 terrible swords that were covered in blood. Welcome back.
The scrap metal. Yeah, hey, I hope you were able to melt it into something.
Yeah, I melted it into melted metal.
I wanted to see what you guys had in stock for any battle axes here.
I don't have any battle axes here. You'd be best off in Stormwind for that. I've got some swords and a really big hammer. No axes, I'm afraid.
Ooh, I'm gonna check out the hammer.
Am I there? I'm there, right?
Did you go with him to the inn or to the blacksmith?
Oh, okay. If we stopped at the inn, I would have been at the inn.
It's essentially across the street. So
Yeah.
the cart pulls up at the blacksmith.
I'm
You guys
actually
go
wherever
all
Klein is, so you let me know.
Klein went to go get food and get drunk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm there.
Yeah,
Can I-
I'm at the end.
Can I inspect the hammer? I want to touch it.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I want to touch this hammer.
Mm.
My investigation is -1. That would be a 6.
Oh, first of all, the hammer is about as tall as you are. It appears to be a war hammer.
So I'm not
Oh.
picking it up. I'm just looking at it.
Yeah. You can. It definitely appears to be heavy. You definitely could wield this. It would just be awkward, and you'd probably not have a good time with it. But it doesn't seem to be magically enchanted or anything. This blacksmith doesn't seem to be
Anything special? Yeah, run
anything special, no.
No, I'm
There's
just
a
gonna.
normal war hammer.
Yeah.
It's white and black.
That would definitely feel bad to be on the receiving end.
Yeah, it would hurt like hell.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna purchase 20 bullets if he has them in stock, and be on my way.
Okay, you purchased 20 bullets. I forget where I put that arrow cost
figure that
sheet,
out
but
later. Yeah.
It's 1 gold for 20.
1 gold then.
There we go. Perfect.
Soap used to play a ranger.
Yep. And a hunter in Classic WoW.
The rest of you went to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll make my way there at this point.
And you guys entered Lyden's Pride Tavern, and it is surprisingly tame in here. And there are a few guards actually standing at position here.
Standing on guard.
Standing on guard, yeah. Not like, full, guard status. They're kind of like leaning along on the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But when guards
they-
are off duty, they take their tabard on. They're on duty when they're wearing their tabard.
Okay.
And there are a couple, some standing leaning against walls, some sitting. None of them drinking. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna just set up shop near a fire, pull out my book, and wave down for some drink and food.
Is that table available? The one right near the fire, the big hearth.
The
Yes.
big table.
Yeah, let's get there. Let's get that
We're
table.
playing the big table.
And
Yeah.
eventually, after about an hour, the guy that you rode with him here, the older man, comes up. Well, I'm ready to drink if you guys are.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
That's right.
We've already started.
I'm always ready.
I'm waving down the waitress.
And he
waiter.
keeps pace with Vanagon. He drinks hard if he's got free drinks. So and he's an older gentleman, He's been drinking.
How much does it set me back?
Experience.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Of course, I'm paying my own way, but
Yes.
Just trying to drain your bank.
And I'm not drinking that much because I'm watching the wallet.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking.
So, do we have a plan for the morrow? Before we get too drunk to discuss it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna
We
go
get to
back
Stormwind
Stormwind.
early, hopefully.
Yeah. we're
Depending on
going,
what's.
Get money.
Mhm.
That's kind of the big point. And then
Is our plan to go? I guess we can't figure that out until we talk to them, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I guess we'll talk to them about it and see if they want to pay us to make revenge. Then all the better.
I want to make
Otherwise, we-
revenge.
See what information they have.
Okay, let's get drunk.
Let's get drunk.
Sounds good.
Did anyone want to do anything besides the standard tavern fun?
Tavern drinking.
Nope.
No.
I'm trying to
Nope.
do fancy production things, and it's not working as well as I want.
Rip.
But it's working out well enough. Get the idea across. Of us hanging at the tavern.
Oh, are you playing the video of you guys at the bar?
I just have like B-roll of us just hanging out at the tavern.
That's cool.
Nice.
Did you want to do anything besides your normal drinking and eating?
Gonna brag tell stories about our adventures, you know, in Lakeshire, and about how we're the people that we defeated the Defias that attacked Elwynn, that everyone clearly would know about here.
Make a performance check.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thanigan, you should talk to the cook here and see if he's got anything special he can make us.
You know, I feel like I'm cheating on my other buddy, though. So I'm like, hey, bro, you know. That's a 12 performance.
The atmosphere in this inn seems fairly uptight. But some people entertain you. I'd say about a third of the inn. And, you know, they get a couple cheers and some claps towards the end of your epic's tale, but...
I think it's funny, you've done 3 performance checks. One was a 20, one was like a 2, and now you've done a 12.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
How do you remember this?
Paying attention.
Useless crap, I remember. That's the story of my life.
Thanian performance is officially useless.
What Pokemon number is Doug Trio?
131, I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. Not impressed. Not impressed.
Now I'm curious.
Now we're looking it up.
If no one wants to do anything else besides the normal tavern fun?
51.
51. I was going to say something along in the 80s. Rip me.
Nice.
I had no idea.
Yep.
Yep, long
Yeah, no,
rest.
just-
You guys wake in the morning.
Doug Trio. Random.
Wake up,
Yeah, we
rise
wake
and
up.
shine fairly early because, like,
We wanna
you
get
know,
in there.
I want to make sure I'm awake before the guy in the car is awake.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay. You guys can make your way down to the inn, get your breakfast. Yeah, he drank a lot. He's going to be a little bit late. He doesn't get down to about 10, 11. So if you guys want to wait for that long, make sure you get your cart.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, enjoying, you know, a different atmosphere. We're traveling. I
Yeah.
feel like, you know, we're just
Seeing
chatting
everything.
about whatever.
We're not
Okay.
in anyone's time right now.
I'm
Right.
like, oh, guys, you know, I hope I don't get in trouble for my bar here. It's pretty messed up after just a few weeks.
I think they'll understand.
Yeah, they're gross.
okay.
They're in shreds. Some of them are just drenched in blood and dirt. And as much as you tried to clean it, a lot of yours
There's a
are.
reason why they gave us these and not the actual guard ones.
Yeah.
They're temporary.
Yeah.
Throwaways.
I hope so.
They should be
But-
at least.
Eventually, the caravan driver comes down. Hey guys,
Morning.
give me a moment to get some breakfast, and then we'll head on up the Stormwind.
Of course, take your time.
Sounds good.
As we're waiting, I'm just gonna be like, so, I'll be honest, I don't even remember how much we're getting paid. How much are we getting paid?
That is a good question.
That is a good question.
I have it
I
written
think
down.
we said
I
250.
have it
I've got
written
notes. I'm looking through my notes.
I'm
Hang
I'm
on.
trying to find it.
I thought it
I'm
was like
pretty
50
sure it's
I thought
251 gold because you
250 gold
got-
each afterwards.
no. It was
I-
additional 1 gold for reimbursement for something.
for the tram ticket.
Tram ticket, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it was 251 gold. I
Okay.
knew it was like some weird number like that. So
Yeah.
251.
Then.
We started in
Each.
Ironforge. That feels like a lifetime ago.
11
I guess it was
episodes.
3 months ago almost, yeah.
Isn't
That's
that crazy?
Yeah.
Well, that's what, like
Hold on, I need to-
30 hours of playtime ago?
Yeah. There's a
Wow.
file.
Some single player
Quite the
games
file.
get beaten in that time, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a lot of playtime.
Speaking of, I've beaten like 3 single-player games since then.
Spooder
There you
man.
go.
Yeah. So 251.
Nice.
Tomb
That'll be cool.
Raider.
Once we finally get our monies.
Cool.
That's to each of us, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yes. 251.
Sweet. Gonna be rolling in it.
Holy smokes.
So,
We're gonna
Megarana,
get
what are
some
you
violent
gonna
items.
spend your money on? Any ideas?
Nothing. Nothing to spend it on. Wait until something comes across.
And I like
When we were in Dunmorrow, one of them ram sellers was selling them for 100 gold, right?
First thing I'm doing is going to that cheese farm.
The cheese
Was that
farm?
cheese? I don't know. That cheese shop?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how about you, Stick? What do you want? I'm like not interested in like cheese and nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
like,
see if I can't find a new fancy dagger.
all right, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody
Okay,
with some brains around here.
Maybe I'll
I was
buy some
looking to get
armor.
I was looking to
Oh
get a
yeah,
longsword
okay. Broadsword, that's a good choice.
instead of using the axe. The axe is really more for, cutting down trees, seems
Trees,
like.
yeah, it's pretty specifically for trees.
But if we're going after Van Cleef, I need something that's meant for killing another human.
I might
Like a
get a
longsword.
I might get a second axe.
There you go.
Dual wield them.
That would be awesome. Klein, you want to use mine, actually, when I give it up?
Yours is too big for me to dual wield. It'd be awkward.
Oh, you're
That
right.
one's like 3 times as long as mine. He's got a little hand axe and he got like an actual axe.
I'm like,
Maybe
yeah.
axes. I don't know. I've never bought axes before because I'm always given them by the logging camp.
Well,
I
we
don't
should
know
go
how much they
together
cost.
because that's something I'm interested in. But like, you
I
know,
mean, we're all looking for.
Yeah, calm down. You're breathing on my neck.
I'm sorry. I'm just excited. Okay.
Yeah,
You know?
why are you sweating?
Jeez,
Relax.
man, relax.
Yeah, the fire's hot. Okay.
We already gave you the orb. Just chill. Oh, anyone want this stick, by the way?
Why'd you?
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
Didn't Arano
The,
want it? Did he
the
never
staff
get
of minor illusion. Why do I still have this?
Yeah.
The one that you were supposed to give me and you keep refusing.
Oh, here. I don't want it anymore. It's holding. It's weighing me down.
Okay.
What are you gonna keep?
I forgot I had it this whole time.
So. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the stick.
The staff of minor illusion.
God, keep calling it a
Stick.
stick.
Oh. Sorry. And I'm not attuned to that yet, right?
No.
No.
I mean, you will be by the time you get the storm one.
No.
Short
I figured.
rest.
Mhm.
But no, you can't use it right this second.
Cool.
All right.
I'm
We
ready,
ready to
head
go?
out Stormwind. Yeah, I think so.
Well, we're waiting
Well,
for
all
the
right
caravan.
then. Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready. I just got done eating some scrambled eggs.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Yeah, killed Jake though.
What?
Was it eggs kill Jake? I'm being
Oh.
silly.
Oh.
In real life, I'm egg intolerant. For anyone at home that's confused, yeah, it would not be good.
We knew that and we were still confused.
And you made your name Jack Egg? Come on.
Yep. Sorry,
That's
my life.
fine. The whole name.
A
Right on.
little bit further. I wasn't allergic to eggs when I made my name.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Not that you being intolerant to eggs is funny, but
Right.
It makes me sad. Especially
are
this
so
time of year.
good.
But
Yeah.
anyways, moving on.
now
Moving
you
on.
can
So
you can
Stormwind.
eat vicariously through Thanigan now. That's the great thing about
I'm gonna
D&D.
slay an omelet for breakfast.
By the way, 10 bullets is 1 gold. So it's 2
Oh.
gold for 20.
Okay, I'll just
Okay.
subtract another one.
Good to know.
Dang.
We were
Yeah.
going by the arrow chart from D&D 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sell my body to. Keep
You're about to
it
get
up.
251 gold, dog.
Welcome to being a hunter.
Sell your body.
And possibly more if we give the items back.
Also, Thanigan, prostitution's banned. That's why they changed the inn.
Yeah.
King Anduin.
Is that true? Is that canon?
That's
It is
canon
for
I
our
made when
story.
we first came
Oh,
down.
that's,
here. That's what I
that's
said
right.
was,
That's right.
Lion
That's
Pride didn't suck
Moonguard
now.
cannon.
I forgot.
Yeah. Moonguard cannon.
Banned. You can't sell your body, Thanigan. That's why the inn sucks now.
Stuck up humans.
It's okay. We'll get Stormwind to pay us for bringing them the head of Van Cleef. We'll convince them.
I hope so.
You know?
I mean, it'd be nice.
We'll see if we can find them. I mean, these bandits have been around forever. Obviously, we're gonna do something, but finding this Van Cleef guy is gonna be, well, I'm sure not easy.
It won't be easy, but it is a goal of mine.
Oh, I agree.
Sorry, it's very windy outside, and my fireplace was making lots of scary noises.
You have a fireplace in Texas? Actually, surprising.
I have a fireplace in my apartment.
That's
That's
'cause
what
Yeah.
on the
fireplaces are
third
super
floor.
expensive to build in general. Must be an older house.
It's the third floor of my apartment, and I have a fireplace.
That's very
That's
random.
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
In Texas, that's random.
it's windy and it's making lots of. Sorry, I got distracted.
I know the
Yes,
exact
so you
sound.
guys head up north. You guys get on the cart. You guys can head up to Stormwind. Again, you're like on the verge of the. Goldshire is one of the most populated towns outside of like a capital, and then Stormwind is one of the most populated, probably outside of Ogremar, the most populated place on the planet. So as this road is incredibly busy as you are going up the Stormwind, as you enter through. I guess I'm playing the wrong music here.
Yeah.
As you enter through the beautiful gates of Stormwind, greeted by the 5 great statues that you had inspected before you had left Stormwind for the first time. I mean, Irano Thanagan, Stick, even though you were here before, it's still a lot to take in. Stormwind is incredibly big and beautiful. So even though this is your second time here, you're still like, oh wow, I forgot how great this place is. Just, it's mighty.
Huge.
Very different from Ironforge, but still incredible. The cart owner gets over. The cart owner is going to the Dorban district. So, do you guys want to hop out when he's on the path from Old Town to the Dorban district?
Think
Because Old
so,
Town would be where the
Because we're gonna go to.
Yes.
Yeah, we
I mean,
may
I
as well go
wouldn't-
straight to.
I think
I
that's
wouldn't
best.
remember. So
Okay, so you guys are going straight to the general.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, we got the cart. Let's use it.
Okay. Well, the cart's not going there. He's going to stop in Old Town. So
Yeah,
he's
right.
like on the edge of Old Town, and he's about to head up the path north to the. Later, guys.
Thanks
Oh.
for the ride.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the drinks.
You're welcome. Oh, how much did that send me back?
he didn't charge
2
us.
gold.
I thought he didn't charge us. He didn't ask for money.
No,
I
for
paid
the
for those drinks.
drinks.
Oh, for the drinks. Right. So this is not Jera, but Varand? The guy we're going to?
This is the
This
guy
is
you're going to
Jonathan
is
Marcus Jonathan.
yeah,
Marcus
Jonathan Marcus Jonathan.
just Marcus Jonathan.
General Marcus Jonathan.
Oh, that's it.
Jonathan Marcus. Yeah, no, it's General Marcus
Neither.
Jonathan. He's the older gentleman that was poring over the map.
Right.
He is second in command in Stormwind. Third if you technically count Anduin.
Yeah,
But Bolvar's regent, and he would be the second highest commanding military officer.
Anduin's how old? Like 12? 14?
9.
I think he's
yeah.
I think
Younger
he's
than
below
that.
10. He's
Okay.
really young.
he's a 9-year-old. We'll say.
Small boy.
Small boy.
Real small boy.
Obviously, we're not interacting with him. But
Yeah.
Not yet. Yeah.
As you guys, the cart takes off though, toward the north. Walking past it is a little boy playing with a cat.
I'm going, meow.
The
Well,
little
hey,
boy
little boy.
giggles at you and the cat meows back.
I'm gonna meow again. Meow.
Pretty cat you got.
Like, is that your kitty?
Well, it's kind of my kitty, but I found him. I can't feed him.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
I'm like,
It's a beautiful cat. It's a silver tabby.
did you just find him now, or have you been
Found him yesterday.
yesterday?
Little kitten.
I'm like, do
Is
you
it
get
one you want to keep, or you can't? You said you can't feed it though.
Well, I'm just looking around for cat food.
I'm like, well, here, how's this? And I have the 3 fish from the other day. I'm gonna throw one out for the cat. It's not exactly fresh.
2-day-old fish.
Yeah, you know.
Three
I
day-old
put some
fish.
salt on it, you know, to keep it.
Okay.
Okay. The kid sets the cat down, grabs the fish, and runs away.
Damn.
Baited.
Hey, you little shit.
He's gone. Are you gonna chase after him?
No, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. It's just starting to smell bad, anyways. You know.
Does the cat stay?
Yeah, the cat's looking at the boy running off, then looks back up at the Thanagan and meows.
I think he likes you, Thanagan.
I think it wants more fish.
I'm gonna reach down to pet the cat.
Okay. Yeah, it's a kitten. Let you pet it.
Just pet it. I'm gonna feed him a fish.
It's really cute.
See if he likes
Okay.
it.
Yeah, it begins eating the fish. I'm assuming a kitten will eat a fish, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a raw fish?
It'll try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does the best it can.
Yeah, I would just start biting at it. Probably scraping off scales or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep petting this cat and just kind of looking
like
around
you
to
came
see if
a
there's
little
an
bit.
actual owner or anyone around. It's not that uncommon to see a cat in a city, though. I would imagine.
You feed a
No.
kitten, it's yours.
Yeah.
Well, I just fed it and I pet it, and
And
I'm
now
gonna keep petting it
Now
until.
it's not gonna leave you alone. That's okay.
I mean,
I guess you got a new friend there.
if it follows me, it follows me, right? I don't care.
It'll follow you. It's gonna follow you.
He's following me. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna follow you.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's, gonna
pick him.
it's following the dirt. It's gonna
Wait,
follow you.
oh, okay. Oh, you're following me,
Alright.
eh, buddy? And I'm gonna
So we
I'm
like
gonna
walk
stop.
a little bit.
and pet him again after we're walking for a little while, and then I'm gonna pick him up and see if he likes being held.
Yeah, he's not struggling.
He's not.
He's like
starting-
kind of like playing with you, like kind of patting at you, and
All right, so I'm gonna
then begins to
put him
rest.
on my shoulder and let him See what he does.
He just rests.
He just falls asleep, like curls
Man, you're
up.
pretty good at handling that.
Lays there.
That's
Oh,
pretty
and
impressive.
I'm happy. I'm ecstatic, right? Like this kitty is making Flanagan too. He's like good kitty. Oh, I can't try to do a pet voice in the dwarf voice. Oh,
Pretty wild
you're a
robbery.
good little kitty, aren't you?
Flanagan, what are you gonna name him?
Flanagan, what the hell is going on, man? You're weird with cats.
I mean, it's a kitty, and he seemed all alone and hungry, so
You're
I
not
gave him
allergic,
some
are you,
food,
Flan?
and now he's following me. Right? We'll see if he sticks around. He might have a family. I don't know.
I say we keep him.
Yeah, we may as well.
Well, I'm not trying to steal someone's cat, but if he's gonna hang around and like
Obviously, if
sleep
it's
on me,
someone's
then
cat.
then that's fine.
Does he have a collar?
I mean, that boy just said he found the cat, and he was looking for cat food.
That boy also just stole my fish, and he clearly lied to us. So like, I'm pretty sure he was lying to us. So I can't really.
The old bait and switch.
It
Give
could
us-
have been his cat.
Can I examine the cat?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Does the cat have a collar?
That's more or less.
Well, no,
It
we
does
would
not
have.
have a
We
collar.
would have.
You would have
known.
known.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
obvious.
Investigation. Why not? Let's have some fun.
And I'm just like patting him, and he's purring,
Give him
scratching his head, and he's.
Go alright.
Yeah, he's purring. I can't do a purr. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try. What's your
6.
It's a cat.
It's silver.
Don't really.
Definitely
Cats
a cat.
aren't really your thing, despite most elves riding cats.
Those
I want to reach and
tigers.
try and pet it
So
Not little
on his
cats.
shoulder.
So-
they're little.
Even though I can turn into one.
Yeah,
It's
even though you
Does it
can
let
turn
me
into one.
pet the cat?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not.
the cat-
I'm not gonna.
The cat is not resisting any of you.
Okay.
It's
Sweet.
silver. You said.
I believe so, right? That cat, he sells as silver, right? It's a silver tabby.
Well, he can sell a white one.
Yeah, it's a white tabby, I think.
Okay, then it's white.
The white
not
one's the
silver.
really rare one that he can only sells like one.
It's
Yeah,
the
he
cat
sells
that little boy that walks around town can sell. The rare one. So
the one
white-
that he has out with him is a white cat too.
Okay, then it's a white cat. Sorry,
Okay.
not silver. I mean, white and silver are the same thing. Whatever. Kind of.
No, not.
Well-
That's not how that works.
You know I'm colorblind, guys. Come on.
I only have 2 silver. I don't have 2 whites. So
It's a white cat.
It's a really cute cat, though.
it is really cute. Is it a boy or a girl? Can we tell?
I don't know.
Someone
I feel
make
like we're already
a
spending more
survival
time
check,
than
an
Jared
animal
and you.
handling check, an animal handling check. No, this conversation went a completely different direction than I thought it would go. But
That's a 16. Animal handling.
it is a girl cat.
Oh, it's a girl white tabby. That's really cute. We should name her Fluffy.
Well, hey, man. I mean, we'll see if she sticks around, right? She's sleeping on
Yeah.
me. If
She's
I'm
not sleeping, but she's like nuzzled on your shoulder.
well,
right
whatever.
You're pretty much wearing her as a scarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
It probably really likes that thick beard.
All right, you can add one white tabby to your inventory.
Okay.
Then again, just keep in mind how minor pets like this work. Let's say
Gotta
it's
keep
in
it
your
safe.
pocket. Let's say it's in your pocket and you go swimming. The cat will drown. So just be mindful of this cat.
Gotcha.
The cat may drown. You just
You know.
don't want to keep it underwater.
For now, let's
If we're
you got
fighting in combat.
yeah
If
yeah.
you catch on fire.
If you get hit with a fireball and the cat's on you, the cat may be hit by a fireball.
If we're trying to stealth and it meows.
Oh, you won't have to make stealth checks with cat. That'd be.
Okay.
I don't think for this kind of pet. Maybe we'll see. We'll figure out. We'll see when I want to TPK you guys. But you guys make your way over to the armory. You guys got your scout stabbards on, so no one stops you.
And we would look
Yeah.
ragged as hell.
hmm
But there are 2 guards out front if you want to. Actually, the same 2 from before: an older veteran and a younger dude.
Okay. Hey, we're back.
Well, we're here from our post in Red Ridge.
What the hell happened to your guys' tabards?
What?
Well, you see, it wasn't exactly a quiet time there, and there's, a boar and a murloc and some bandits.
You guys saw the bandits.
Oh yeah, we fought some.
Wow.
You probably
Well.
heard about
I'm glad I have my position here.
Fluffy.
It's Fluffy.
Naming
Well,
her
go on in.
Fluffy.
Talk to the general. I'm
Okay,
sure
thank you.
you'll want to report to him.
Yeah.
And as you go on through to the inside of the building that he was in last time, it's actually only him in here right now. And he is sitting at a desk reading something. He's reading it like a piece of paper.
General Jonathan?
Just general's fine. Oh,
Hi,
hey
General.
guys! Welcome back. Whoa!
Yeah, we made it back.
What happened to you?
A lot.
I'm gonna
And I'm
take off my
gonna hand him
tabard.
the contract.
Oh,
Hand him our
you're back. Okay, cool. Yes, I received word actually from Burton a few days ago that you guys were the first responders to the bandit attack. Good job.
Glad you heard that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. It was a rough scene.
Yeah, and how was the time in Redridge besides that? Obviously, the bandit attack was awful.
Well,
Boring.
giant boar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fold my tabard as the best I can so that it doesn't really show all the scarring, and I'm gonna like neatly put like mid conversation, like yeah, it wasn't that bad. Kind of like try to sneakily put it on his desk.
Okay. I mean, he clearly saw by looking at you guys. He immediately knows your tavern.
I know, but I'm just trying to get rid of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
We'll put those in the armory later. I mean, this happens. We're used to taverns getting destroyed. I'm just glad you still kind of have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's left?
So, let me get these contracts sorted. And good work out there. Really appreciate you being flexible with us on this and helping us out in our time of need.
Thank you.
Gets his clerk, hands her the contracts. She eventually comes back, and you can all add 251 gold to your inventories.
hail to the yeah.
You all remove your tabards, though.
Dang it.
Oh no.
I have a lot of gold.
Fine with me. I'm sick of wearing this ratty tatty thing.
Yeah.
Sir, I've never seen this much gold in my life.
It's a lot.
We're all
It's
rich.
a lot.
I mean, like, she walks up with, like, bags of, like, essentially, what, 25, 55 gold or whatever? 12.55 gold?
Yeah.
Not hard to math.
Something like that.
I never even put the tabard in my inventory.
Neither did I.
But, yeah.
I mean, semantics, right?
It's article cover.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be 1250.
You guys, hand over your gold. We appreciate your service. If you guys need anything,
Yeah.
reach
actually,
out.
Yeah, there is something.
Sure. What's up?
So,
And he
I don't
sits on his
know.
paper.
You're caught up with the situation with the Defias, right? And how there were orcs involved? The Black
Oh
Rock
yeah,
orcs?
Black Rock Corpse, messy business.
So, we hear this probably has to do with someone named Van Cleef in Westfall. Not sure if you have any sort of initiative going on that's going to send troops that way to try and take them out or stop what they're doing, but we're going to, and that's going to be the next thing we do is head to Westfall.
And, we thought it might make sense for us to work kind of as an authority for Stormwind, just because it'll make it a little bit less mercenary-like, running amok, doing our own thing, you know?
And we have these letters of recommendation from Burton, which I pull out.
Yeah, he thought it'd be a good idea if we were hired to go after this guy.
Why are you guys wanting to go after the Defias? They are incredibly dangerous, especially if they're working with BlackRock.
So
Well, I'm
we-
doing it for personal reasons.
Personally,
The Defias are what killed my parents. And then they killed one of my closest friends at the Westvale logging camp.
yeah, General, we worked there for a while, so a lot of our friends got killed there. So for me and Stir, it most definitely is personal.
And with all due respect, the damage and the catastrophic horror that we got to see in the faces of all the people that live there firsthand, it's kind of hard to not want to do something.
Yeah, we always gotta stick together.
All right, since you initiated the conversation, Stir, make a persuasion check at advantage,
No.
since everyone assisted you there,
Please,
except for Arano.
please.
Oh,
That's
that's a
Okay.
20
20.
total.
20. Okay.
That's
Finally.
I cannot afford to hire you for this right now. Maybe, when all is said and done, we can find a way to reward you or honor you. But I cannot afford to pay you any. We just hired a bunch of recruits, and
Maybe
with
you
the
can pay us with
patrols,
information about Westfall and the Defias.
as
Would
I
you
was
happen
about
to
to say.
Is there a bounty out by chance? On this
Absolutely. There's a massive bounty on Van Cleef's head. If you think you can take him, well, I wish you the best of luck. I want you to be careful on this. However, I can get you in touch with our spy master, Master Matthias Shaw. You can speak to him. He can fill you in on. He'll answer any questions you have. I think we can do that for you after all you've done. Also, this note mentions an orb and a staff that was supposed to be returned to Stormwind.
and
Yep.
You remember Burton said you guys were supposed to convince the general to let you keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we get these things. You want to show him what the orb does? Actually, we should probably warn him what the orb does first.
Oh, it was all in the report.
Okay. so
I'm just
you
gonna
know-
transform right there, start dancing,
Okay.
doing backflips.
A puff of smoke, and suddenly there's a
Troll.
6.5, 7 foot tall, hunched over troll, blue skin, big tusks.
Yeah. So this is what happens.
He turned into a orc. I don't know what happened to Stan again or Klein's voice.
That's a troll, then again.
Troll? That's a troll? Oh,
That's a troll.
I thought that was an orc. I was so scared.
No. Close.
Yeah, man. It's kind of weird being tall, but I'm gonna like put my hand on Klein, be like, yeah, this is totally weird, but it's what it does. Do you want it?
Different for each race too.
How about this? I will let you hold on to these items. He doesn't seem shocked at all, by the way, by this item.
He
He's
kinda-
probably seen it before.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of the biggest badasses, and that's not a super rare. It's rare, but it's not like unheard of. Magical item.
What's the actual name of the item? I always forget.
Orb of Deception.
Yeah.
Orb of Deception.
About once a week, some idiot in the trade district pops one, and
I'll let you hold on to the items for now, as payment for your good deeds with the logging camp.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Just don't go transforming in the middle of Stormwind.
Oh yeah, that makes
No
sense.
scaring my citizens.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, that just sounds dangerous. I don't want to get attacked by a bunch of scared people, you know?
Agreed. So I'll get you in touch with the spy master. I'll have my clerk here take you over to the SI7 office. You can ask him whatever you need to know. But I can't send you to Westfall as official Stormwind representatives.
Could we
Unfortunately,
get-
just do not have the money for that?
Could we get some kind of like writ of order or anything that kind of says like you
maybe
have
an
our
official
consent
Stormwind
to
tabard.
poke around, and if we try to question people, I don't know, anything that would help us in our investigation aside from Matthias Shaw giving us some intel.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasiones. I don't know why I can never remember my numbers for this character because they're so polar opposite of my druid in my other campaign. That's a nat 20, boys.
You know what? Mission's over. Here's all the money.
He's dead.
Here's what we'll do. Go speak to the spy master. When you are done, return here, and I'll have new scouts tabards for all of you. I cannot give you official guards tabards, as you are not trained and authorized to have any authority, really, in the Kingdom of Stormwind. But it'll let you move more freely. Just be careful. Guards walking around investigating the Defias is going to be pretty obvious, so... if they see you coming, those tabards make you stand out a bit more. So,
That's true.
but yes,
Sounds like a
return
plan.
here after you speak to the spy master, and I'll get you new scout tabards. But these need to be returned when your investigation is complete.
Okay. I don't know, just kind of like turn to the party and be like, well, you know, if we're not required to wear them, these could be really fun, you know?
I mean, yeah, they
True.
can be handy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Cool. All right, well, I guess we'll, you know, find this Matthias guy. Where can we find him?
Actually, I'll just have my clerk here take you to him now. And she steps forward and, yes, I'll bring you to him now. And she begins to lead you out of the place. And as we do that, I think that is the perfect time to end this session.
Go to talk to them.
Yay.
Excellent.
Matthias Shaw.
Matthias Shaw.
Boys, we rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
We
rolling in it.
rich. I don't know about you, but I'm
Ready to
halfway to my
retire.
epic mount.
Yeah. But definitely gonna be investing in healing potions because those
So-
would come in handy.
The title of this episode makes no sense. And
That's okay.
not only that,
Nah.
that
totally
cat, that cat, Stir told me, like, 2 episodes in, he wanted to buy that cat. And he was supposed to buy it the first trip through Stormwind.
When I was given the tour.
But I forgot to do it. So this time
Get
back
the
through, when we did it, first of all, I wasn't expecting the fish to show up. The only thing I could think of was just grab the fish as the kid and run away and leave the cat because he's a hungry, poor kid. He's going to want to fish and eat for himself. But that,
Oh, okay.
that cat was supposed to be for Stir, and they had to get just straight up snipes him, which is fine.
It's okay.
It's just
I
so
care now.
funny that how
The
that
cat's
went
in the
down.
party. That's
Well,
what
no,
I wanted.
And
My
But yeah,
cat.
the first time through
My
Stormwind,
cat-
you were supposed to buy that cat, and I forgot.
I'll be honest. I thought you were
Cat's
like
good dibs.
trying to give me a token pet because I didn't end up taming a pet. I'm the hunter.
Oh no, this
Right?
was
Because I know we're
You
gonna do
meowed
like
at it first.
a Steam kit. Like, yeah, I meowed at
well.
it first.
No, Fanigan took. Yeah, he went straight at it. He not only meowed at the cat, but he gave it a fish. Like at that point, it's like, well,
Yeah.
it's Fanigan's cat. I don't know what more. You meow at it and you give it a fish.
you know, has cat.
You now has
That's
a little
good, though.
kitten.
He's
Yeah,
the
it was a
party.
fun
He's,
episode.
he's the party's cat, but he's in my inventory.
It's safer with you because
And
I'm
now-
taking blows left and right.
Yeah.
And
he's
now
the
every
front
night
line.
you just have to train him, try and train him to do little things like.
Yeah. Train him to be quiet.
I like totally want him. I mean, I'm just my fantasy of this cat and my fantasy of being the marksman hunter, which is what my spec is, where I don't have a proper pet, is that this is my pet, but it's more that he's part of my awareness, watching my back, pawing at, like sitting on my shoulder, pawing at me and like alerting me to danger from behind, where he's like always on my shoulder, and that's the way that I have a pet as a hunter. That's my fantasy.
Well, if you keep this kitten alive and long enough and train it over, nights,
You don't take any arrows to the neck.
that long term can become a thing. Yeah, as long as no one, stabs your backpack.
All right.
you
Well, he's
should
usually
good.
going to be on my shoulder, I think, even in combat.
Okay.
That's the plan, at least. That's how I want to
Yeah.
approach this.
Well then.
Oh, if
we
yeah,
don't
that
find
could
any
definitely be a
meat.
thing. But thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Week
Yeah.
11.
Good job, good
Same
job.
old stuff, big shout outs to everyone on the Patreon, but also I made sure to get the Podbean nice and updated, so it's, we don't plug that link enough. Honestly, that should really be the link that we tell everyone to go to because it's accessible
Okay.
for everyone, right? The VODs, the episodes do go up a little bit later. It is on iTunes now. But if you just want to read like the descriptions and everything that's happening for the show and everything, that is just rollneed.podbean.com. It has the links to our Twitter, the Twitch, and the Patreon there. I should add a YouTube link as well, just because now that it's all official. But rollneed.podbean.com, naturally patreon.com/rollneed is where you can get all of the additional content, as we are planning a one-shot, which will be that'll be accessible to everyone, but that will not I don't know if that's going to go on MP3. I think that is going to be a video only. So if you're looking for that MP3, it's not going to go on the normal feed. That'll be available for patrons on that MP3 feed, but it won't ever go on the.
We're talking about the one shot right now.
Yes, the one shot. The one shot will never go on the public RSS feed
Sure,
on
that sounds
iTunes
fair.
and everything,
Just video, VOD,
and Patreon MP3.
Patreon.
But it'll be free on YouTube and Twitch and everything, of course, for everyone else. So Yeah.
And it will be a really fun one shot. So I hope you guys all enjoy it and tune in.
We'll announce the details for it soon. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. But we're about to enter December, so it will be happening Christmas time.
Neat.
But yeah, shout outs to you guys. It was fun.
Yeah,
And
good
shout outs
stuff.
to everyone for
Awesome.
tuning in.
No one died.
GGs. No one died.
Nobody died.
Till next time. Roll Need is directly supported by listeners like you. Visit patreon.com/rollneed.